Hello everybody, welcome to Thursday's live tarot reading. I hope that everybody is doing good. I hope that everybody is happy. I hope that you had a good day. I welcome you to the Thursday live reading. I'm going to start off with PayPals tonight. I have a couple of them who have come on in during the day. So we're going to start off with PayPal. Then we're going to move on over to Eki, Ramadana, Jasmine, Tika. Thank you so very much for being here. Love you guys. Always glad to see you. Hello to my beautiful friend, my beautiful sister Lilith. And hello Laura, sweetie. Hello to Susan also. So Watson is not here yet with us. So I'm starting off with PayPal as we speak, and then I'm moving over to the list. So let's go for it. My beautiful Amy, if you would like to post your questions, please go for it. Hello, my beautiful Reef. Nice to see you, sweetie. So I am starting off over here with Tina. We're going to put a timestamp over here for Tina. The timestamp is going to be at 1 minute. So Tina at 1 minute would like to know a general for love and for the rest of July. And if you consider these job offers, will they ultimately be worth the job move? We're actually going to go and start and check out a little bit with the job, and we're going to move over to love after. So Tina at 1 minute is next, followed out by Amy. Please do post your questions, sweetie. And our beautiful Anastasia. So here we go. Let's go and see if you consider these other jobs offers, will they ultimately be worth a job move for you? Look at that. Spirit is already playing with my candles. My dear gosh, amazing. All right, so here we go. Ultimately over here, what I am getting, I feel like it could be, and it could give a different result, because you do say, if you consider these other job offers, so there are many of them. I'm going to tell you what I do see at this moment, but I feel like it could be interesting to look at each job offer individually to come and give you a little bit more information on each and every single one of them. But as a global answer, what I can tell you about this is, quite frankly, are they going to be worth the job move? I feel like at first, not quite. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Ultimately, what I'm going to say over here is, I feel like it could bring you something good, but is it necessarily worth it? I don't feel like it is, sweetie. I am seeing over here that there's going to be a little bit of conflicts. It's going to be a little bit complicated, or falling out by difficulties at this beginning, not quite knowing and not quite being sure about where we're going and how we're doing this and why we're doing this. So ultimately, my beautiful, I'm going to say, if you're able to stay where you are and they're paying you the exact same thing in the other place, or you don't really have a really, really big advantage to go to the other offers, I say stay where you are. If you do have a bigger offer, you do have something that is great, that is worth it, then I say, okay, you know what, go for it. We're going to work through these obstacles. There's nothing really, really big. But ultimately, to change one quarter for another quarter, I feel you might as well stay with the quarter that you already have, because you're already somewhat comfortable in it. So let me go and see what's going on into your love life. I don't know if you can say that in English. In French, we say that. On va say super un autre, which really does mean, you know, for one, you know, why change something if it's really good at the begin with, right? So hold on just 1 moment. I have cards that have, I don't know, they kind of disappeared out of my magical box. All right, so let's go and see over here. As for love, what is coming on out for you for the rest of July? So a general love for the rest of July, what do we got? As for the rest of the July, I'm seeing in love beginnings and endings. I'm seeing changes, but I'm not really seeing any great movement. I don't feel like anything really, really big is coming on in. There could be somebody coming on in. We could have fun. They could kind of leave, but I don't necessarily see anything with any great big commitment. So ultimately, I'm going to say that we're looking for something. I'm going to put a little bit of a red flag out. I do want you to be careful. I feel like somebody's going to be coming on in and is going to be kind of hiding on off, kind of going on off. We could have like a one-night stand, or it could be a beginning of something and then we just don't give any news anymore. So I'm going to put a little bit of some red flags out to that. But is anything really big and very committal coming on up? I don't quite see that this moment, sweetie. I'm sending you so much love, my beautiful Tina. Let me know if there's anything else that I can do for you. let's go and see my dear friend now, Amy, followed out by Anastasia. So, my dear Amy, let me go and see if you did post your questions on out. Hold on, and here we go. And voila. So, yes, you. I love you. You remind me of such a little minion, Lilith. Not Lilith, but you were right on above it. Laura, you remind me of such a minion, sweetie. Okay, so let's go and see Amy over here. What would Amy like to know tonight? Amy would like to know, you didn't sleep much, right? You worked. Oh, I get that. I do that too, honestly. Every night I tell myself, ooh, I finished a little bit earlier. I'm going to work tonight. Or I'm going to go to bed earlier tonight. It's like, almost, I have to say, Amy, every single day I tell myself, way, yes, tonight I get to relax. I get to go to bed early. I get to actually get maybe 7 or 8 hours sleep. And then I get time for myself and I get involved in work, and I'm so passionate about my work that I kind of get lost into it. I end up going to bed at like 2, 3 in the morning. I end up, sleeping like 4 or 5 hours. I get you. I do, Amy. So 3 a.m. this morning, right? I get you. Followed up by that spell, right? Okay, Amy, what advice does Spirit have for your business? Let's go and see that. After I'm moving over to Anastasia, Eki, Ramadana, Jasmine, and Tika. It is nice to see you, my beautiful Tika. I want to know what's going on with M. What is going on with Melvin? All right, so let's start this out and go and see over here what we've got for Amy. What advice does Spirit have for your business? Anything in general also that you do need to know. Honestly, about your business, it's really about taking it step by step. I feel like we have to focus more than 100%. You know, when we say you got to give that 100%, no. When you're starting a business, it is not 100%. It is 150%. It is 200%. It is sacrifice. It is frustration. It is anger. There is everything that is mixed on in. But you know what? The magical thing that you do have within all of these negative emotions that is going to drive you through, my beautiful Amy, is passion. It is love. And passion and love will break through all of that anger, all of that frustration, all of those obstacles, all of those delays. And that is really what is going to propel you towards the future. Keep on moving, even if you do have some problems that are coming along, right? So ultimately, I'm going to say, as you know, what does Spirit really have to say over here, Amy, about your business? Keep on working. Find your harmony. Connect with your business. Connect with the soul of your business. What does your business desire as an entity? What does your business need in order to strive? And that is what you've got to do. This is about being open. Open to what? To your clients. What do they want? What do they desire? What do they need? This is what you have to offer to them. Ultimately, you're going to have a bunch of different choices, but if your love and your heart is within it, your passion, you're going to succeed, sweetie. It does not matter. So go with it with your heart, and everything is going to be just fine. Hello, my beautiful Paula. Nice to see you, sweetie. The witching hour, right? I know. I'm always up at witching hour, honestly. I honestly need to go to bed, earlier than 3 in the morning, because my little one wakes up like at 7:38, and I'm like, go back to sleep, seriously. And he's like, no, I'm awake. And so I give him my phone, and he watches like Paw Patrol or something because it's too early. You need to leave me at least sleep like 4 or 5 hours. That's what I require. 5 hours, I'm happy. All right, let's go see Amy. What else would you like to know? Amy in general. Yes, Amy in general. What would you like to know? Let's go see. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. So we are within the PayPals at this moment. Anastasia is next, followed out by Eki and Ramadana. All right, so let's go see. Anything in general, what is it you need to know? You need to know that, it doesn't matter which judgment, what anybody really has to say to you. Let's just kind of leave it on by. You know what, Amy? Whatever you think is good is whatever you have to move on forward. Right now is a time, it is a period into your life to stop thinking about others and to start thinking about yourself. What is good for Amy? This is what we have to move on forward. Forget about all the rest. Other than that, I am seeing that happiness is going to be coming into your life. More positive, more truth, more welcoming, more openings are coming on in for you. I know that you yourself, you're going to be going through somewhat of a rough time because you're trying to figure out things. You're trying to figure out your beliefs, your wants, your desires, what has happened into the last months. But honestly, my beautiful Amy, everything is just going to make sense to you. I promise you, it does not quite make sense right now. Give yourself a few months. Everything is going to be so crystal clear, sweetie. So right now, Spirit is truly saying, work onto your business, work onto yourself, and forget about everybody else. Cancer's energy towards Amy. Cancer's energy towards Amy. And Cancer and wife now and future. So Cancer towards Amy, my dear gosh. We know we've got the 10 of Cups. I am so not surprised to see this card out, Amy, honestly. Followed out by the Moon. Why? Because we're hiding everything. Hello, Jazz. Nice to see you. We're hiding everything over here. There is no doubt about it. We cannot at this very moment think and contemplate to give you every single thing that you need, every single thing that you want. But ultimately, what we want is your happiness. But we're choosing security and stability over happiness, over love. So ultimately over here, this is what you need to know about Cancer and Amy. We love you. We care for you. If we had no other problems and no other dilemmas around us, it would be you. But since we do have other issues that are surrounding us, we have other insecurities, we're choosing the safer way. Cancer and wife, now until the future. What do we've got? Right now, there's no love. Right now is trying to reconciliate. It's trying to be friends. It's trying to reconnect. It's trying to figure out things. It's trying to really just kind of be is what it is. So we're trying to be, we're trying to move on forward. We're trying to create new horizons, new beginnings, but it is really, really difficult, honestly. So I'm going to say, as for the moment, I'm getting a little bit of a reconnection altogether. As months move on forward, we're trying to get a little bit more of the relationship that we used to have, but are we really going to get it? I don't feel so. That connection is never really going to be there again, sweetie, because it is completely lost. Even though he has chosen that stability, he has not chosen love, and love is with Amy, and stability is with the wife. So ultimately, he's never going to quite get what he deserves and what he wants. Let me put it that way. More than what he deserves is what he wants. How are you doing, my beautiful Paula? Thank you, Jazz. Let's go and see my dear friend over here, Anastasia. Sweetie, let's go for it. Anastasia, love notes from Hassie. Yes, yes, and yes. We're actually going to start this off over here with the pink hearts. And here we go. So we are with our beautiful Anastasia. Just in case Anastasia is not here, because it does happen every once in a while, we'll put a timestamp at 1340 for Anastasia. And then I'm moving forward to the non-PayPal, so Super Chats. You guys are next. I'm on my way towards you. And voila, thank you, my beautiful Lilith. And let me pin you because I did not do it yet. I did not think about it, and I need to pin you. So here we go. I want to feel the warmth of your body next to mine. Are you ready for that beautiful night of passion? Yes, yes, and yes. There were 2 super chats from Susan. From Susan. You are on the ball, sweetie. Yes, you're absolutely right. Thank you for reminding me. Susan is going to be before Eki. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you so very much. You are lovely. You are onto the ball. You know absolutely everything. You're like a crystal ball, Lilith. Let's have a nice dinner together and enjoy ourselves afterwards. I have never known anybody else like you before. My feelings for you have absolutely caught me by surprise. I fantasize about kissing you because ultimately, you know what? You're my happy thought. Oh, yes, you will. You know what? You know what, Amy? If you want to, it will be. It will, it will, it will. Yes, yes, and yes. You are absolutely capable of doing every single thing that you desire. You go for it. Pin you like one of your French girls. Oh, Lilith, I love you, sweetie. You're so funny. I am sending you telepathic messages. No, you're not an 8-ball. You are a beautiful crystal ball, sweetie. You are precious. We belong together. I don't believe 8 balls are precious. I don't. My son has one, and it is hilarious, is what it is. I am so sorry if I have hurt you along the way. I could listen to your voice all day and all night, quite frankly. I know, Lilith, but it is fantastic. I love your cheesiness. Over your head before getting out of the shower. Good for you for doing so, honestly. The moon last night was absolutely gorgeous. And anyways, onto my side, I was really grateful because for all the manifestations and all the spells that I did last night with that beautiful moonlight. Today we actually had a lot of rain. It was not nice whatsoever, so it was just fantastic. I am really grateful for it. All right, let's go and see. You can drink moon water. You can. You definitely can. I wish, my beautiful Anastasia, that things were different between us. Honestly, I don't really want this type of relationship. I want to be into a relationship with you right now. Sometimes I feel like I want you a little bit too much. I also want you to know over here that I know that I'm giving you some mixed signals, a little bit of some hot and cold, but please do know that I do want to be with you. I hear a million voices in my head telling me things that I should have said to you. Please, I want you to know that I am trying to get closer to you. Sometimes I feel like just being around you is not quite enough. I need to give you so much more. Oh, Laura, Lilith is just, she's an angel on earth is what she is. Let's go and see. She makes me laugh all the time. She is so cute. Let's go see over here. And I'm going to use a last deck, and we're actually going to be using one of our new decks over here. Let's go with the Cupid ones. All right. I have a strange feeling that I have met you into my dreams before. You are ultimately the soul that I have been looking for. I wish that you could truly understand how it is that I do feel. I want to get to know even more about you. This is about knowing that we do have some differences, but you know what? We do want to be together. We are absolutely lusting and dreaming over you. Hello, and thank you, my beautiful Katie. Thank you, my beautiful Anastasia, and I'm wishing you the most lovely day as possible. Thank you for joining us, sweetie. It is true, Lilith. You're amazing is what you are. There's no other word for you. I don't believe I know anybody who is as amazing as you are. And I truly do say it, and I believe it, and I say it out loud. You're one of a kind, my beautiful twisted sister. Let's go and see over here. It is all true. You take it on in. We love you, and that is what it is, sweetie. Let's go and see. So PayPal, I am good for the moment. I'm going to move on forward now to our beautiful friends. So we're going to start off over here with Eki. You would like to have the blunt deck. Let's go for it. Eki, we're going to put a timestamp at, 20 minutes. 20 minutes for Eki. You drank half of it and you put 20 water outside, brought it back into the house at 5:30 a.m. You did not sleep the whole night, did you, Amy? Honestly. Jasmine. Next is Ramadana, and then it is you, sweetie. So I am with Eki, then Ramadana, and Jasmine. Hope that helps you out, Jasmine. Here we go. I am ready for a fresh start with you. I need to put my skulls down here. Honestly, they're a little bit into the way. They're gorgeous, but in the way. I see signs about you absolutely everywhere. I want you to know that I do want to commit to you. I also want you to know that as much as I do want to commit with you, I just don't quite feel as though I have all that energy right here, right now. Also, I want you to know that I do want to make things work, and I am going through somewhat of an awakening, so I need a little bit more time. You wanted to be fully changed, right? I get you, beautiful Amy. I do, sweetie. You would like to have the purple deck with the big white heart. Absolutely. And this is the one that is right here. I like the way you describe that, Eki. I do. You have turned my world upside down. For me, it's all or nothing. I want you to know that I feel safe with you. I want you to feel safe with me also. Right now, though, I also want you to know that I do need a little bit of time to figure out my life. I know that things are moving really, really slowly. I need you to wait for me. I need you to be a little bit more patient. And sometimes I kind of feel as though you don't care for me as much anymore. I am glad that you got to take a nap, Amy. I really am. I love the concepts of naps. I do. Every day I think I dream about having a nap. I do. I think, oh, I went to bed so late. Oh, but I woke up so early. I will take a nap maybe later. Who knows? Maybe I'll get 30 or 40 or maybe 1 hour off. Who knows? It never happens. Which is most likely a good thing. I'm really grumpy when I wake up from naps. So it's a good thing that the universe doesn't give it to me. You would also like to have the deck with the purple deck. Yes, the purple and red rose. The purple and red rose. I believe that this is what it is. Yes, yes, and yes. It's looking like it. All right, hopefully this is what it is. I think it is. It's one of the new ones. Cupid and Shadow. All right. I'm finally seeing my worth, and I still kind of feel like I'm a little bit unworthy of your love. I know that you might not quite feel as much as I feel towards you. My mask is keeping me safe. I kind of need to keep my feelings a little bit hidden at this moment. I'm not quite ready to be open for this relationship. I also want you to know that I'm feeling completely unbalanced. I'm feeling uneasy, and I really just don't quite know how to fix it. You might not know about it, but I do depend on you an awful lot, and I do have some codependency issues. I'm going to conclude over here with letting you know that I do want you, and I do want us to be in contact again. I do want us to have a beginning or a reaching on out. I need to know that you are still interested in me. And then you would like the Cupid. Let's move over to, here's Cupid. Please do not lose faith, because good things are ahead for us. I want to get to know even more about you. I want to know what's going on even when I'm not there. I know that we have a lot of differences and we don't always meet our standards, but I still do want to be with you. I wish that you could understand how exactly it is that I feel. Your energy is healing me. And as time goes by, me and you, we are going to have that happy ending if we both wait in honesty and beautiful empathy. And you would like the shadow one, absolutely. Ramadana, don't go too far. You're next, followed out by Jasmine and Tika. So let's go see the shadow love. I want you to know that I'm feeling lonely, that I am ultimately longing for your kiss. This passion that I feel is overwhelming, and I don't quite know how to handle this. I wish to be like you, around you. I wish that I could understand you a little bit more. And I want you to know that the way that I have treated you was wrong. My beautiful, I'm sending you so much love, Eki. Ramadana, how does Ramin feel towards after your talk today? Ooh la la, what happened in your talk, Ramadana? Let's go and find that out. So we are with Ramadana right now. And how do we feel? All right, beautiful. King of Swords. We're thinking about you. We're thinking about what you said. We're thinking about new beginnings. We're thinking about reaching out. We're thinking about fixing things. At the same time, I kind of feel like sometimes you feel like we should walk away, that we should just kind of change paths, but we're absolutely not open to that whatsoever. So I am going to say, ultimately, I would like my cards to stop following. Ultimately, what I am going to say is whatever it is, that discussion that you did have today, beautiful. I feel as though it has kind of left our guard down. I feel like we are ready to be more open. We are ready to try to fix, to try to make this relationship as best as we can be, because we don't really want to be friends. It is either lovers or it is nothing whatsoever. So, yeah, right, as you talked, yeah. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, sweetie, this is about wanting to fix things. It's about wanting to be with you and wanting to do whatever is necessary in order to be with you. I can't quite say that we agree with everything that we talked about. I can't quite say that we're very comfortable with everything that we did talk about, but we're definitely willing to put that effort in, sweetie. So I'm going to say, I feel like we need to let our guards down and we need to let you in. Let me know if this resonates and if you have other questions. Ramadana, sweetie. Let's go and see Jasmine, followed out by Tika. My dear friend Jasmine, this is not the right one, and this is going to be it. So let's go forward. How's everything going to go onto your travel trip tomorrow? Yes, because your destination is tomorrow. You must be so excited. You're going to sleep like 2 hours tonight or something, which is going to be way too excited, sweetie. So as for Jasmine, how's everything going to go onto your travel tomorrow? Honestly, it's going to be different. It's going to be a certain renewal. It's going to be something that I feel is going to be exciting. Ultimately, I don't really feel as though it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. You're going to be really, really looking forward to it. But I don't quite feel like it's going to be exactly what it is that you desire. So again, I am going to really, really stress that what you're going for is ultimately a yoga weekend. Anything that comes out of it, anything that comes out in a surplus as an additional bonus is perfect, accepted, and absolutely loved. But go on in thinking that you're going to work onto yourself, you're going for manifestations, and everything is going to be a lovely weekend. Whatever comes on in is going to be beautiful additions, and this is just going to be good for you. So ultimately, I feel like your travel is going to go well tomorrow. And how will your roommates be, and what will she or they be like? All right, so how are your roommates going to be? Ultimately over here, I'm going to say that I I feel like one of them might be a little bit more talkative, but not the others. I'm going to say that it's going to be nice. You're all there for the exact same reason. You're all there to, you know, to learn, to meditate, to find answers within yourself. So I'm ultimately going to say you're all there for a little bit the same reasons: healing and self-knowledge about self, we say dépassement, so self advancement, if you will. And so I feel like this is a little bit what you guys are going to be talking about. But is it going to be really, really chitter-chattery? I don't quite feel so, because you're there for a weekend. You have a lot of time where you're into class, where you're learning, where you're connecting with yourself, and you're doing your exercises. And the rest of the time, yes, it's a fun time. So I'm going to say ultimately one of them is going to be a little bit more talkative, and the other ones will be a little bit more reserved. How will eye candy feel and think when seeing you tomorrow? All right, ultimately over here, we're going to be really, really happy. I just kind of feel as though we're getting exactly what it is that we want. At the same time, I'm actually going to say a little bit something that's going to seem a little bit contrasting, but I'm going to say it anyways because it is there and I'm seeing it. There is a little bit of a contrast over here within the energy. There is an energy of being happy, of being there with you, and there's an energy of just kind of wanting to run away because, oh my God, what did we get into, right? Is this really what we wanted? Is this okay? I just don't quite feel as though eye candy is ready for a relationship or anything of the such. So sometimes I kind of feel like he feels like maybe he's overpassed his boundaries. But anyways, ultimately speaking, it's kind of conflictual within himself. So if you feel like he's a little bit uneasy, this is where it is coming from. But ultimately, he's going to be happy to see you, sweetie. And let's go and see now, my beautiful. Let's move on over. Jasmine. Hello, High Priestess. Nice to see you. I know you're very talkative, sweetie. I can tell that. Yes, I know you are. Yeah, oh, there you go. He's coming to see you, Ramadana. I like that. So let's go and see over here for my dear friend Tika. Is there anything Spirit needs you to know about Melvin? Anything that you're missing? And can Spirit tell you a time frame of when he is coming home? Also, can I pull some love cards for you? Absolutely, Tika. My dear gosh. Let's go for it. So I'm with Tika, followed up by Paula Jazz and KDP are going to be the following readings. Let's go and find out for our dear friend Tika anything that Spirit wants you to know about our dear friend Melvin. So anything that Spirit wants you to know about Melvin, anything that you are missing altogether. Ultimately, the Six of Cups over here. He doesn't want to be your friend. He's not at no crossroads whatsoever. He knows exactly what it is he wants. He wants you. He wants happiness. He wants progress. He wants commitment. So if you do have any doubts about him whatsoever, I say let's stop it right here, right now. This is about wanting to be with you. And have no doubt, every single card that I have taken out for you, my beautiful, is all about being into the process of advancement, of love, of relationship. It's absolutely beautiful. So there's anything that you need to know about Melvin, other than the fact that he truly doesn't want to be with you, he truly wants this relationship with you, I'm going to say no. But I feel like it's beautiful messages coming from Spirit. And can Spirit tell you a time frame when he's coming on home and some love cards? Absolutely. Let's go and see a little bit of some time frame. And let's go and get some love cards. So here we go. A time frame for Tika. Beautiful Tika, here we go. We don't want to be there anymore, honestly. I'm going to say if we're able to come on home between the following 2 to 4 months. So 2 to 4 months is my answer for you. Most likely it's going to be around 2 to 3 months. So I don't know when it is that he told you that he was going to be coming on back, but I'm going to say between 2 and 4 months. Let me go and give you some love messages, sweetie. I'm actually going to start on off over here with a message from Spirit like this because I like those type of messages. Definitely, Jasmine. I say let's go one step at a time. Let's go to work onto ourselves, and whatever comes upon, Jasmine, perfect. Let's take it on in, right? One step at a time. So my beautiful tick up, let's go and see. We're into the messages. Paula and Jazz and KDP are up next. What you do need to know is that Melvin altogether, yes, Melvin does love you. Melvin does want to be with you, but Melvin is a little bit self-centered. We do have a little bit of narcissism kind of going on. So I am going to tell you so you do know for the future. Other than that, I am going to say that sometimes we're not really all that good with communication. We're not all that good with saying how we love you, how we miss you, how we want to be with you, and so on. So if you kind of feel like sometimes we're not really giving you all the information, Tika, this is why. We have somewhat of an inability to give you those type of messages. Other than that, why don't we go into some messages? Why don't we start on off with our truth deck? He said close to December, right? Now I'm saying 2 to 4 months. So if you add on somewhere around, 2 months, we are mid-July, August, September, October, November. So we're pretty close. 2 to 4 months would bring us somewhere around end of August to end of October, beginning of November. So we're pretty much into that time frame. I don't feel as though he's lying upon that, sweetie. I'm getting over here. Sometimes we kind of wonder if you care as much about us as we care about you, Tika. I'm also seeing over here that you are so very beautiful. Why do you need me? Why do you wait for me? Why do you want me? Why do you choose me ultimately? I do want you to know, even though I have not maybe said it out loud, that I do want you. I do want you to know that I am coming towards you. Please do trust me. And I know that you don't have all the answers. I know that I don't have all the answers. I know that you're afraid. I know that I'm afraid. And you know what? Ultimately, we need to wait. We need to give ourselves that chance. We need to have that beautiful patience. Yeah, he's not good with communication. He's not all that good about talking about his feelings and his emotions. But you know what? The fact, Tika, that he actually told you that, I think is lovely. I think it's so darn cute, honestly. The fact that he acknowledges the fact that he is not all that good at talking and communication, I like it. I like the fact that he has told you that, sweetie. Let's continue and let me give you a couple more messages. You're still here, right? Paula, you are next. Katie. I have Paula, Jasmine, and followed by you, Katie. So you're up in about 4 or 5 minutes, sweetie. So let's go and see. Thank you, everybody, for joining us as of right now. Welcome to the channel. And let me just go over here and make sure that we are still connected on in. All right, and we are. So here we go. I carry guilt from sometimes from the way that I do speak to you, either I do say things, or that maybe I don't always really say everything, right? Also, I do want you to know that you are perfect in my eyes. Please don't ever change. I'm feeling emotionally void when you are not around. I am lost in this world without you. It does get quite lonely, and nobody is like you. You are absolutely exceptional. You are special. You have made me see a side of me that I want to make better. I hope that you are going to find that time. You're going to find that beautiful patience to wait for me into your heart. My beautiful Tika, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. I'm glad that things are working on out with Melvin. I like Melvin. He's cute. He's adorable, sweetie. Paula, a general reading, right? Let's start off with a general reading over here, and let's go see how ex-Leo's doing and thinking, followed out by Jazz, Katie, and High Priestess. It is perfect. You know what, Tika? You deserve exactly that description. You do. You do. You deserve that freaking handsome man, and you deserve every single one bit of it. You take it on in, my beautiful Tika, and you love this man because he does love you and he does want to be with you. So take it in. This is what you deserve. I am glad for you. I'm sending you so much love, so much abundance, and so much happiness with Melvin, beautiful Tika. Paula, into your general reading, what am I getting? I'm getting some sudden changes. Not the sudden change. You're going to say, what is the sudden change? I know what the sudden change is. The sudden change is that Paula, Leo, is going to come on back and she's going to contact you, sweetie. That is your ultimate sudden change. I'm also getting over here that there's going to be some celebrations. Why? Because you're going to be back together, sweetie. Spirit is saying that that moment has almost arrived where it is time for you guys to be back together. I am seeing over here that, yes, we feel like we're a little bit immature, that there's lack of progress, not too much is really coming upon. But at some point into the following 7 to 8 days, boom, she's going to contact you. She's going to want to be with you again. She's going to want to start another relationship. She's going to want to bury whatever has happened now, saying it's never going to happen again, and start anew with you. Oh, Tika, I'm so glad for you, sweetie. How is ex-Leo doing? Let's go see how ex-Leo is doing. And what are we thinking? Jazz, Katie, and High Priestess are up next. So how are we thinking and how are we doing? You feel her energy today, right? It's not really weird. I just kind of feel like some days she's a little bit stronger than other days, sweetie. So ultimately what I'm going to say over here, beautiful Paula, how is ex-Leo doing? How is ex-Leo thinking? She's thinking about reconciliation with you, which is most likely why you were actually thinking about her today. She's not ready to do it yet, and she knows that it's not just the fact that she's not ready, it's not the right moment. She knows you. She knows how you are. It's been long enough that you guys have been together. She knows every single one of your thoughts, every single one of your movements, which is why she is actually planning things on different times. So she knows that she cannot contact you for 7 or 8 or 10 days. She knows different things. So I'm ultimately going to have to say over here, Paula, I feel as though she is feeling sad, but you know what? She's actually feeling more happy than she is sad, because into her mind, she has figured out that she is reaching on out to you, that she wants to be with you, and that she is going to be with you again. So this is what she's thinking, and this is what she's doing. So ultimately, she's kind of planning on reaching out into the following 8 days. Did she check onto your TikTok today? Let's go see. Did she check onto your TikTok? It is a no with the Ace of Wands in reverse, sweetie. So let me validate a couple things with our pendulum, followed up by Jazz and Katie. So did girlfriend ex-Leo for Paula look at Paula's TikTok today? And that is a no. I would also like to know, does girlfriend ex-Leo still love Paula? That is a yes. Does she still want to be with Paula? Also a yes. Is she thinking about reaching out to Paula soon? Also a yes. Sending you so much love, beautiful Paula. Thank you, Dark Moon. I appreciate it, sweetie. Thank you so very much. Welcome to the channel, beautiful. All right, let's go on see. I also want to know over here for Jazz. You're checking on yes, on Jay's energy towards you, right? Let's go see this. So we are with Jazz, followed by our beautiful Katie, who has been waiting, and High Priestess. Thank you, Paula. You need it, don't you? Yeah, Dark Moon. You can buy that on Amazon. And this one over here for Dark Moon, I have 2 of them. This one actually, oh, see, it did actually change as I touched it. Some of them change as you touch it. It changes colors, and some don't. So, see, it turned blue for me. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on different places. So, Jazz, now we're into the beautiful blue. I'm going to keep it blue. I like it. It's giving me good vibes. So, Jazz, checking in on Jay's energy towards you. Let's go and find that out. You're not looking on Amazon. Okay, Dark Moon, you can look at many different places, honestly. I saw them into a local shop not too far from my place where they sell all type of esoteric goods and needs and all different kind of things. So you can buy an actual moon lamp in many different places, sweetie. So just look for them. You will find them different shapes and they do different things. So yeah, now we're into the blue. I'm feeling the blue. It is good. It is like a moon lamp. That's a lot of MMs, sweetie. I'm going to say over here, Jazz, what is going on with Jay's energy towards you? We're into decision mode over here where we're kind of feeling as though maybe you don't love us anymore. Maybe you don't care about us anymore. We're a little bit unsure about exactly where we are into your life, where we are into your heart, what it is that we need to do. Ultimately, I feel as though we would like to reconnect with you. We do care about you. We do have a lot of abundance. But since we're a little bit, onto the side, not quite knowing what to do, I feel as though we're going to stay a little bit distant. We're actually waiting for you to make some kind of move over here, sweetie. So, Jazz, I don't usually see this into your readings, but as of tonight, I am seeing it. I feel as though we're a little bit unsure about exactly what it is that you want, and we kind of would like for you to make a little bit of a move before we make one. So interest is there, but we're still waiting. If you don't want to make a move, I say continue to wait. Hopefully at some point we're going to unblock all of this. And yeah, you need it, right, Dark Moon? So, Jazz, I am sending you so much love, sweetie. The energy is looking nice and positive today. Oh yes, Etsy would have it also. Etsy has it. We have a store over here, but it's a French store. It's called Renobri, and they do have it. I saw it like 2 weeks ago. And they have them with different things. Honestly, they come onto a wooden stand, but you can also have them with a hand that is holding it. It comes in different kind of ways, but yes, it is absolutely lovely. But this is not the color that I want for the moment. It's not giving me the vibes that I want. I want to go back to pink. Yes, that's what I want. So voila, my favorite color, pink and red. All right. You feel empowered. I like it. I like it. I do. All right, so let me go and see over here. Katie, Jazz, loving you, sweetie. Wishing you a lovely evening. Let's go over here. Let's make sure that everything is good so far into PayPal. And here we go. So, I do have Mary Ann, who has donated through PayPal. Mary Ann, if you could please post your question, I'll be with you in just one moment. So, Mary Ann, by PayPal, please do post your question. Katie, is Jordan your future husband? Let's go and see that, my sweetie, together. Yes, Katie, my favorite colors are pink and red. The very first would be red, followed by pink and black, and then I guess white would be my favorite color, followed by blue. But everything I have is pink and red and black. My car is red, my candles are red, my walls are red. I like red. The psychic I go see knows that I love red. I don't know why. Every single time I go see him, I'm always wearing red, and he always comments upon it. All right, so let's go see. Pink is your favorite too, right? I know. And my little girl, 5 years old, she keeps telling me, when you're old, Mom, I will buy you a car. It's going to be bling bling, and it's going to be pink and red. I'm like, you're so sweet. And my sons want to buy me a car made of diamonds. All right, so that being said, Katie, is Jordan your future husband? Let's go and see. So, all right, I got you, Dark Moon. Thank you so very much. You're coming right up after High Priestess. So, how is Jordan, and is Jordan your future husband? For the moment, you know what? I feel like there's a lot of happiness. I feel like there is a definite possibility over here. I'm getting a lot of abundance. I'm getting some choices. Ultimately, I feel like we're moving into that direction, but we have not quite decided. So Jordan has not quite decided what Jordan wants. It's Jordan actually wants, and it's not a question of if Jordan wants to marry you. That's not what I'm talking about. The question here is, does Jordan want to get married? This is it. If Jordan wants to get married, you're the one, sweetie. There's no doubt about it. So I kind of feel like Jordan is just kind of thinking about it, a little bit unsure. But I feel as though as time goes on by, if things continue to go well, it's a definite yes. She is so cute. Yes, and my boys who want to buy me diamond cars, gold and diamond. I don't even like gold. I like white gold, but what can I say? They're so cute. High Priestess, why was your PCPMR energy? Why was my PCPMR energy with me today at my visit? I don't know. I'm overthinking. High Priestess, you're going to have to help me out. What is a PCPMR energy, sweetie? What is that? Help me out, beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie. High Priestess, please tell me what PCPMR is. And meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Dark Moon Phoenix. He would like to know if Chris and you will stay romantically involved and what is going to happen with Jay and you communicating. Ooh la la. Okay, you're busy, Dark Moon. I see this. You're into two different people at the same time. Let's go see. Yeah, I know. My boys, they're so adorable. Honestly, on the ride back home from like the fun factory that we went to today, my boys, they're like so protective of me. They're so cute. My little girl is willing to torture me, yeah, for fun. And my boys, they will protect me to death. All right, so let's go see. I'm waiting on High Priestess to tell me what a PCPMR is, and into the meanwhile, here we go for Dark Moon Phoenix. He would like to know if Chris and you are going to stay romantically involved. Let's start off with this. The Fool is telling me that we're a little bit unsure. The Seven of Pentacles is telling me that we're a little bit unsure, but we're still moving on forward. We're still looking for different types of options. What is ultimately going to happen? Two of Wands reversed, followed out by our Six of Cups. Ultimately, and I don't necessarily want you to follow what I'm going to say to you because it could change. Every single thing that you do, every single thing that your partner does can change the outcome. But I am definitely going to have to say over here that I feel that if this energy continues as it is going, we're not necessarily going to stay as a loving relationship. We might actually end up as friends. I feel as though sometimes we kind of wonder, is this good for us or if it's not? And sometimes we're kind of wondering, maybe it's better if we could just be friends. So there's a little bit of uncertainty into the air. As much as there's love, as much as there's caring, we don't quite know if we want to go all that way to, let's say, marriage onto the long run. So let's go and see about your other person over here. Yeah. And you say, what is going to happen with Jay and you? Because you guys are communicating, right? Let's go and find that out. Oh, by the way, my beautiful Lilith, it went greatly with my mom and my dad today. I had not seen them before, until before I got COVID, before our vacation. I had not seen them for like over a month. So it was really nice to see them. My mom and I shopped beautiful jewelry. Yes, we shopped jewelry from Buddhists who make some beautiful healing type of energy. So that's what we did as my dad chit-chatted with me. So yes, that is my story. So we did have a good time. I love spending my mom's money. Not on me, on her. I just want to state it. Yes, I do. Every single time she comes to see me, I'm always finding something for her to spend her money on. It's expensive for her to come and see me, obviously, Lilith. So let's go see. I'm getting our Seven of Wands, followed on out by our Knight of Wands, also getting over here the Hanged One, and I am getting the Emperor. So ultimately over here, what is going to be happening with Jay and you who are communicating? Honestly, Jay and you, not too sure at this moment. Maybe it's because you're already into a relationship. I kind of feel as though things are going to stay stagnant. I feel like they are what they are at this moment because you're already involved with somebody else, so it doesn't really involve Jay all that much. We're still kind of feeling as though we're a little bit of a bonus. We don't really have to give all that much. But from the moment where we actually have to give a lot and it's really just you and Jay, I feel like it could be a little bit more complex. I feel like we might be a little bit afraid and we might end up a little bit backing up. So I'm going to say between you and Jay, communicating absolutely perfect at this moment. But from the moment that you are no longer with Chris, I kind of feel like the vibes are going to change. And I feel like Jay is going to become a little bit afraid here, sweetie. But then again, you know how it works. Energy can change just like that. High Priestess, Doctor. Oh my gosh, who would have thought? Thank you, sweetie. So why was your PCP-MR energy with you today at your visit? You don't know if you're overthinking. Okay, so let's go see. So this is all about a doctor, right? Who would have thought? All right. Hello, Hillary Banks. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for your donation. Beautiful. Is that not interesting, Dark Moon, right? It is interesting. I thought it was too. It's a little bit of an in-between kind of thing. Thank you for coming to join us tonight, Dark Moon. It was lovely to see you, sweetie. You're absolutely adorable. So let's go and see what I can do over here for our dear friend. And after I'm going to be with Roberto is going to be up next by PayPal. You know who you are. I've got your questions, sweetie. So, sweetie, what exactly was happening for you, right? Hello, Watson. Nice to see you. So, High Priestess, why was your PCP energy with you today at this visit? You don't know why you're overthinking, right? Let's go and see. What is going on with you? So High Priestess followed out by PayPal and then moving over to Hillary Banks. How are you doing, Quanson? All right, you stick on over, sweetie. We're still here for like another hour. We're here every night, Dark Moon. Even if you have no questions, come on in, join us, chit-chat with us. Beautiful. We are one big family. Even if you don't have any questions, come and see us, sweetie. So I'm getting over here the Strength, the Judgment, the Knight of Swords, followed on out by our Knight of Pentacles, also getting our Knight of Swords. What are you stressed about, High Priestess? This is what I'm seeing. I kind of feel like your energy today was a little bit off. I feel like it was a little bit high. You are stressed. You're kind of worrying. There's something financially speaking that is bothering you. I feel like you're lacking some strength, some courage in order to move towards something in particular. So I'm definitely going to have to say, are you overthinking? There's no doubt about it. You're overthinking about something over here, sweetie. I feel as though you're stressed about something, and I feel as though it is completely controllable. I feel like this is something that you do have power over and that you can modify. You can do something about it. So High Priestess, I'm definitely going to have to say your energy a little bit off today, a little bit stressed, a little bit worried. It happens. It definitely does. And I feel like this is why you were feeling this kind of way today, sweetie. Tomorrow would be better. You would go for the same, test tomorrow, and it would give you a different reading. It would give you something that's a little bit different if you're not stressed. Today, I just kind of feel like your anxiety was way up there. You're thinking about a lot of different things. You're wanting, different things that you're not quite getting right now. And I just feel like it was an accumulation of everything over here, sweetie. So High Priestess, I'm going to say that this is what it was. So were you overthinking altogether? I'm going to say yes. You have a lot of anxiousness. You have a lot of different things that seem to be bothering you, High Priestess, at this moment, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Let's go and see Roberto. Is this connection going anywhere with Alice in Aquarius? Let's go and see. So we have Roberto by PayPal. Sweetie, it is nice to see you. Thank you for your donation. And let's go and find out. Is this connection going anywhere with Alice in Aquarius? Let's go and find out. All right, the Hierophant, we're thinking about it. And you're not the only one thinking about it. Allison is also thinking about it. 3 of Cups over here, Queen of Cups. I feel as though Allison is a little bit on guard, is what I do have to say. We do want to be with you. Is this absolutely going to go anywhere? Yes, yes, and yes. There's no doubt about it. I could have put my hand into the fire, sweetie. We're thinking about it. We're wondering about it. But ultimately, I just kind of feel as though we're a little bit shy. We don't quite know how to make that move towards you, or how to really let you know that we do want to make that following move. We want to take that extra step close to you, because obviously over here we do want to continue. We do want to move our chariot into the exact same direction that you're going, and we want you there for the ride with us. We are seeing a long-term relationship. There's absolutely no doubt about it. So I just kind of feel like we need a little bit of an extra push. I feel like Allison is actually hiding her feelings from you at this moment. So maybe give her a little bit more, emotions. Maybe, offer her a little something. I don't know. May it be, let's go for, a weekend. Let's go somewhere. Offer her something that you have not quite done yet. That would be more relationship, more couple-wise. See what she answers. See what she does. I just kind of feel like she's missing a little bit of a nudge over here. She really does want to be with you, and ultimately a relationship is going to be born of this, and it is going to be a long-term relationship. So I'm going to say Roberto and Allison, I'm absolutely loving. I am wishing you guys much love. It is beautiful. I am loving the reading that I am seeing at this moment. I would also need beautiful Ashley to post her question, please. Ashley, please do post your question. Beautiful. I am going to go and see Hillary, and I will be with you right after. She definitely knows how to shut down, right? Yeah, exactly. I just kind of feel like right now, she does want to be with you. There's no doubt about it, Roberto. No doubt, sweetie. So you continue. You keep on moving forward. Believe into this connection. Believe into her love. Believe into her interest. She is going to be your next partner, sweetie. I have no doubt about it. Many blessings sent out to you, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Divine. How are you doing? Please do post your question. Divine, Ashley by PayPal. Also, please post your questions. Hillary, Hillary, you're broke. Do you have any money coming towards you? Well, let's go see Hillary. What is going on? How are you doing, my beautiful Divine? How are things progressing for you, sweetie? Hillary, do you have any money coming towards you? Let's go and find out. Any money coming towards our dear friend Hillary? Thank you, Ashley, for posting your question. So here we go. Hillary, Ashley, followed out by Divine. Ultimately over here, I am going to say, are you broke? Any money coming on in towards you? I kind of feel like you do have a lot of wants, you have a lot of desires, but I kind of feel like you're stuck into all different kind of emotions, all different kind of things that are going on over here. I'm ultimately going to say with our lovers that we are looking, that we are searching, but we have not quite found our answer. Yeah, no, Watson, Hillary Banks comes from, you are absolutely right, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yes, that's what it is. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is what it is. I think her name was Hillary. Hillary. I don't know why I keep saying, mutilating that name. Yeah, she was the wife of, the lawyer, whatever his name was. Yes, that's it. I don't know if you used to watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I think that's where it comes from. It might not mean that it's coming. I mean, maybe your name truly is that, sweetie. But this is where the name is resonating from, Juanson. I'm going to say over here, that's it, right? All right. Thank you, sweetie. All right. So beautiful. Ms. Banks, any money coming towards you? There's a lot of wants. There's a lot of desires. I kind of feel like there is something coming towards you, but somebody's going to snatch it away from you. No, she was the daughter. The wife was Vivian. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for letting me know. I was half right, I guess. It was no, that's it. It was the daughter. Oh la la. That just tells you, how old I am and how old you are, Miss Banks and Watson. All right, so I'm going to say over here, my brother used to watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air all the time. It was like one of his favorite shows. I wanted to watch Sesame Street as he wanted to watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I do have to say I did enjoy the show. Ultimately, I do feel like money is going to be kind of coming on in for you, but somebody's going to be taking it away from you. So I'm going to say if you do have any money coming on in, just kind of put it out into the bank, kind of hide it away, make sure nobody really knows about it, because I don't really want somebody kind of sneaky coming along and taking this money from you. And this is what I'm seeing. So something does seem to be coming your way, but something also, or somebody with a bad vibe also kind of seems to be coming on in to take something from you. You don't know what you're doing, AA, but you sent it via PayPal. Aren't you funny, AA? Welcome to the channel, sweetie. Oh, you're so funny. All right, so... Well, welcome to the channel, AA. You're adorable. Let me take out another deck over here and see if any other money is coming towards you. AA, you may post your question. Unless you posted it into PayPal, you can post it, and I will answer it in a few moments. So, let's go and see. Thank you, Divine, for posting your question. I want to know over here. I still want to know, is there any money coming on in other than I believe something is coming on in and somebody's going to want to take it away from you. You have life lock. We'll see how far they get. Right. Yeah. Well, okay. What I'm seeing over here, I'm getting over here the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups. So something is going to be offered to you. I do feel like some money is coming on in within the following 4 to 6 weeks. Is it going to be something really, really big? I don't think so, but it's definitely going to be money coming towards you. The only thing I'm going to say is be careful. Red flags, waving those red flags. If anybody asks you for anything, just say no, sweetie. And what did they think when you came back to work? You disappeared. Oh, you disappeared for a week, didn't you? Did they think that they ran me? Oh, Hillary. You're so funny, Hillary. Seriously. Did they think that they ran you away? Let's go and see. AA, can you trust him? I will check that out. Oh, Hillary, you're so funny. So what did they think when you came back to work, right? I'm not going to ask you why you disappeared for a week. I'm not even going to take out the cards to figure it out. You are a curious individual, sweetie. Now let's go see. So did they think that you just kind of ran away, right? Yeah, yes, you made a vacation is what you did. And they didn't want to give you a vacation, so you just kind of made your own, right? Let's go and see. Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, followed on out by our Ace of Wands. Actually, you're kind of right in a way. I'm actually going to say that they kind of felt like maybe you left for another job, that you found something else. So I'm going to say, in a way, you're right. They felt that the fact that you were gone for a whole week was just a little bit weird, a little bit strange, and they thought that you found another career somewhere else and that you obviously maybe just kind of quit onto this one, or that you were going to quit upon it. Yeah, you did, right? That's what I'm seeing, Hillary. Okay, well, they thought you found another job elsewhere, sweetie. So I guess they're pretty happy that you did not and that you're back at work. Hillary, you're amusing, sweetie. You're lovely. I know, right, Watson? I know. I love it. I love it. She's so adorable. Let me go and see what is going on. So Ashley is going to be the next reading, and let me go see. Ashley, you've been emotional today. Not sure why. What messages the spirit guides have for you? Let's go and see what the spirit has to say for you, my beautiful Ashley. So we are with Ashley by PayPal at this moment. Let's go and find this out. There are days like that, honestly. It happens to me before I get my period. Hello, Deborah. Nice to see you, sweetie. I just kind of go nuts. Yeah. My kids the other day just drove me nuts because, yeah, they were just kind of nutty. And then finally they banged their head. Well, I have 3 kids. 2 of them banged their head together. And one of them was just kind of crying, but into a kind of a fake way. And the main reason for crying was, oh, I hurt my head and they didn't hurt theirs. And that was the main reason for the main upset. And I said, seriously, you're upset and you're crying because your sister didn't hurt her head and you hurt yours? What selfishness, honestly. But that was right before my period. I was very emotional. Yes. That being said, it's not always the reason, but yeah, it is part of it sometimes. Deborah, thank you so very much, sweetie. So we are with Ashley, and we do want to know what is going on, why you're really being emotional right now. I'm going to say I'm getting a lot of beginnings. I'm getting a lot of endings. I'm getting a lot of transitions into your life. I'm feeling as though you are feeling like you're a little bit left aside. You don't quite have all of the information. You're feeling a little bit sad. You're not quite feeling your place right now. I kind of feel like you'd like to have your own little niche. I feel like you'd like to have your own little place where this is it. This is where you're happy, and this is where you know where everything's a little bit controlled, where everything is really kind of happening, and you're not quite there right now. And this, a little bit of this insecurity is kind of bringing you a little bit to a certain emotional state. I also do feel as though there is something that you would like to have. Maybe you have not even figured it out yet. Maybe it is on the way. It is just a little bit of a prelude into your mind where you're thinking, this is something I would like to do, but you have not really begun upon it. I just kind of feel like sometimes you would like to be elsewhere into your life, into your world, onto your path, and you're not quite there. And there's a little bit of solitude, a little bit of melancholy, a little bit of a mix of emotions that just kind of come on through. And every once in a while, when we're tired, combined with a bunch of different kind of emotions kind of going on through into the subconscious and the conscious, this is what it gives, sweetie. But ultimately, what does Spirit truly want to tell you is that this is about accepting love that is coming on in. It's about dealing with your emotions. It's about knowing that there's doors that are going to close, but new ones are going to be opening. You need to know that even though you might feel as though you're not loved, you're not cared for, that you ultimately are, and so very much. And you need to know that you are onto a beautiful state of progress. You are moving on forward, sweetie. Let me know, Ashley, if there's anything else I can do for you. Let me go and answer AA, and then I'm going to move on forward to go on see Divine Goddess. So AA, you wanted to know, can you trust him? Can you trust him? Let's go see for AA. Divine Goddess, you're up next, followed by Deborah. Oh, and there's our dear friend Banks. I've got you. You want your money, don't you? Yeah. No, you didn't ask me that question when they're going to call you about your EEOC check. You did not. You did not. You asked if you had any money coming towards you, but you did not specify EEOC. I'll check that out, sweetie. So let's go and see over here for AA by PayPal. Can you trust him? Ultimately, it is a yes, yes, and a yes. I know that sometimes you're a little bit afraid, you're a little bit unsure, you don't really know what you should do, and if you should trust or not. Ultimately, I feel as though him is wanting a long-term relationship. He does love you. He does want the very, very best, although he doesn't always really show it. Sometimes you're kind of wondering what you're going to do about all this, but ultimately, can you trust him? I have absolutely no doubt about it, and I am going to ask also the pendulum for you. So as for AA, your answer is yes, yes, and yes. You can absolutely trust him. So I want to know for AA, can AA trust him? Can she trust her person? Spirit, please do let me know for AA. Can AA trust her person? And that is a beautiful yes. Let me know, AA, if there's anything else I can do for you. Let's go see our beautiful friend over here, Divine. And voila. So Divine, you were wondering, let me just go see. Let me scroll on back up. Let me go and get your question. And here you go, Divine. Let's go and refresh our PayPal. Make sure that we are up to date. All right. Hold on just one moment. I have Frog Dub. If you would like to post your question by PayPal, Frog Dub, please do post it, and you're going to be coming on up after Divine Goddess. So Frog Dub, please do post your questions, sweetie. So my beautiful Divine, let's go and see what I can do for you over here. You would like to know, let me go back. Hello, Collective Souls, by the way. Nice to see you. No, wait, Divine, you retracted your question. Okay, Divine, you have to repost your I love reading. Who's coming towards you on love front? Okay, I got you. You changed your question. Okay. Let's go and see Divine. Oh, you're the frog, AA. Honestly, yes, thank you. I don't know. I don't. A is the frog dub. Okay, thank you, guys. She's your best friend. Oh, that is so cute. AA, I love you. Seriously, I do. AA, you have to know that I have quite a connection with frogs. I have a son who is 5 years, well, he's not 5, he's 4.5, and he kisses frogs. Okay, wait, this year he has not kissed any. Last year he did, and this year when I told him he used to kiss frogs, he was kind of shocked by the whole thing. Okay, that being said, that's what I have to say. No, really, I just... This frog conversation has got me nuts. Okay, so... Oh, do you, Dark Moon? Oh, I love that. Okay, all right. So let's go and see. You guys are just so cute. All right, okay, so AA... Aqua the frog, I will be with you in just a few moments. We haven't got a lot of frogs this year. We have not. We had one which we kept a few days. Yeah, we live next to a river where we go and catch frogs and then we release them back. Don't worry about it. We give the frogs back to the river. But yes, that being said, all right, so that's my story of frogs. And I do have a story of Tods also, but that's a fake one. We tell our kids that we, that we gather Todd saliva during the whole summer, and at Halloween we make them a Todd drink, which is green, which is actually made of milk and white chocolate. Food coloring, but they just love the Todd drink. It keeps them from evil monsters is the plan. So, all right, Divine, enough bibble babble about me and frogs and Todds. Let me get back to your question over here. You want to know if anybody is coming towards you in love, right? I know I already did you. Oh, okay. I thought you had another question, honestly. So that's the same PayPal? All right, I'm sorry, sweetie. If you had anything else, you can post it on through. I just kind of thought I had a different one. All right. Well, okay. We're good then, sweetie. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'm just so caught up. Yeah. Okay. Here we go, Divine. So anybody coming towards you, and Coco is afraid of frogs. I know. Seriously. I know. Coco is not afraid of many people. Coco almost ate the Amazon delivery guy the other day. Honestly, he almost chewed him up altogether. It was the most horrible thing ever. And the Amazon delivery guy said, "Oh, he didn't do anything to me. He didn't bite me." Yeah, but if we weren't there, he would have ate you all around, like all together. Such a little dog to eat such a big man. My dog has issues, honestly. He has past life issues. I'm going to say over here, altogether, yes, Divine. Any new love coming on in? I don't see any at this moment, my beautiful. I don't. I'm going to say over here, my Eight of Wands is telling me that things are a little bit on slow pace. I'm also getting over here our Nine of Pentacles. I'm not getting your ultimate happiness coming from you at this moment. Beautiful, Divine. I feel like you're looking towards a future, but you're not quite finding what it is that you want. Deborah, they do. I've tried them before. I did. I didn't like them. They were kind of chewy. I've done it in a Chinese restaurant with my dad. It was a dare. It took us like 15 minutes to actually eat the chicken legs. Yeah, I did. And we never ate them again, Deborah. I'm going to say over here, altogether, I am getting that you're looking towards the future, my beautiful Divine, but you're not quite finding what it is that you want. I kind of feel like you're still holding on to the past. You're still holding on to somebody over here that maybe you have not quite let go of. But ultimately, I feel as though you need to find your path again. You need to find yourself. You need to release anybody that was coming on through into the past. And you need to really just kind of start anew. And to start anew, I feel like you need to believe in yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to get everything kind of put back into order, and then it is going to be time to meet somebody. At this moment, I'm going to say into the following 2 to 3 months, I don't see anybody at this moment, sweetie. I really just feel that it is about you. It is about moving on forward, and it's about finding your happiness and following really your strength, your path, where it is that you are meant to be. I don't see any love coming on in. I know you would like to have some, but I don't see it yet. So I'm going to say, let's keep on working. Let's keep on manifesting it. It is just not that divine timing right now, sweetie. Yeah, no. Well, maybe you have moved on, sweetie. I see as though you're looking towards the future. I feel as though there are some regrets that are a little bit here. But other than that, I don't still see anybody that is moving on forward at this moment. So I'm going to say, Divine, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on moving on forward. And ultimately, at some point, it is going to be that divine moment. But right now, it is just not the time yet. I don't see anybody at the moment, sweetie. Sending you a whole bunch of love. I know, no Zach around tonight, honestly. We don't have our stripper tonight. Hello, Alexis. Nice to see you. Oh, Coco is a terror. Coco is in punition because Coco ate some popcorn earlier. We got back from the fun factory and he ate my little boy's popcorn. He did. He is such a dog, a pig dog is what he is. Yes, that's what I have to say. That's my dog. He has a lot of pig tendencies. I don't see anybody who is interested in you at work right now, sweetie, or I would have seen it. I'll take some more cards out, Divine, but I don't see anybody at this moment. I didn't see anybody in love popping on out. I really felt as though it is something that we wanted, but it was really just not quite the right time. I'm getting Judgment, I'm getting the High Priestess, I'm getting over here the Five of Wands, our Page of Pentacles, but in reverse position, nobody moving. So ultimately, I'm going to have to say we're going to have to leave a little bit more time, sweetie. I'm not seeing anybody popping on up for the moment. Yeah, no, it's not adorable. Honestly, it is not adorable. He went on out and ate it off the table. No, it's not cute, Lilith. It is not cute. It is not acceptable. No, 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 no. Divine, I don't see anybody at this moment, sweetie. I do not, beautiful. Maybe into a couple weeks, maybe we'll be able to see it. Maybe we'll be able to see the energy. We'll be able to see a little bit more of that emotion pop on through, but I'm not seeing it right now, sweetie. Divine, sending you so much love, beautiful. I'm going to move on over and go and see our dear friend over here, Deborah, followed by Ms. Banks and our dear friend Scott. So, trying online dating, good for you. Is there anybody worth your time? And how are you going to know? And will you see Sagittarius this summer? Let's go see. Divine, it is my pleasure, sweetie. Sending you so much love, beautiful. All right, let's go and find that out. What do we have? I know, I know, but then he gets sick because he eats like hair and stuff he shouldn't be, Lilith. It is gross. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the dog philosophy. I don't. I don't get it. I don't. They're cute, but they're like human vacuums is what they are. All right, so beautiful, beautiful Deborah, followed by Hillary and Alexis. Oh, well, there you go, Hanson. There is Zach. We missed you. Where have you been? Honestly, Zach, don't do that to us. You can't pop on him like that very late. We miss you. Hanson was just talking about you. All right. Deborah, you're trying online dating, which I say, good for you. I love it. I do. And I really, really do. It is a thing to do, I feel, right now. It is way too complicated. There's too much going on. Otherwise, and now you can just, don't do like the Tinder thing. No. Don't do the Tinder, I don't know what movie thing. That is not good. But, you know, just be careful. Be safe. There's a lot of really good and really nice people out there. So I'm liking it. I'm seeing happiness. I'm seeing transitions. And I'm seeing that you're going to meet somebody. Yes, and yes. So is it worth your time? Absolutely. How are you going to know? You're not really going to know until you meet them, honestly. You're going to have to talk with them. You're going to have to select them, or they're going to have to select you. You're going to talk. You're going to chit-chat, and you're just going to know. You're going to meet this person, and that is it. You know how they say, how do we know real love? How do we know? You just know it. You just know by that vibe, by that feeling, that you cannot live one other moment without this person into your life. And that is when you know you've got the right person. So I'm going to say, if in doubt, you know what? Explore, sweetie. Deborah, go for it. Have fun. Explore. It doesn't matter if you meet 2, 3 different people. Have some fun. Make this enjoyable. There's a lot of weirdos online, but there's a lot of really nice people. Hello, YouTube user. There's a lot of nice people. There's a lot of sexy people. There's a lot out there who really just are looking for love. And they don't want to go into bars. They don't want to go in restaurants. They don't want to go anywhere else. This is the way to do it from your home into your comfort with your glass of wine and your blanket, sweetie. I say go for it. It's going to be good. You are going to be meeting somebody. I might not say you're going to be meeting somebody into the summertime. I'm going to say in September, maybe October. That's when you're meeting somebody. And will you see Sagittarius this summer? Let's go see. Was that 6 months ago? Seriously, Lilith? Oh, way too much has time gone by. Way too much, Lilith. Honestly, when we used to have the live at 4 o'clock, I used to have time to actually watch TV. I don't have time anymore. I go to bed like at 2 in the morning. I watch no TV whatsoever. My dad today was telling me, you need to watch this on Netflix and you need to watch that. And I'm like, honestly, I have no TV time whatsoever. I don't even watch 1 minute of TV per day. I don't. But I would love to. There's a lot of different things that seem really, really interesting. I can't believe it has been 6 months. All right. I'm going to say 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, followed by the Magician, also the Hanged Man, and the 9 of Cups. Are you going to be seeing Sagittarius this summer? I feel like we would kind of like to, but I'm going to say a no. I kind of feel like things are going to be a little bit stagnant over here, and I feel like you're going to be a little bit disappointed by it, but I'm ultimately going to have to say no onto that one, my beautiful Deborah. If there's anything else I can do for you, please do let me know into the chat area, sweetie. You do, don't you? Like, yeah, I know. Really, Christmas break, right? It's been that long. My gosh. You say you watch a few minutes, but you gotta do some stuff with your hands too, so you game. I like the way that you added so you game, because if you just added you had to do stuff with your hands, it could seem a little bit weird. Hello, IG. How are you doing? It's funny. I was thinking about you not too long ago, sweetie, wondering how the manifestations went. I was going to write you an email to see how all of that went, how you felt, and how things are going, my dear friend. All right, let's go on C for our dear friend over here, Alexis. Let's go for it. Let's go back over here and make sure all is good, and all is good in PayPal. So we're moving right back over to Hillary. You think you asked me? Yeah, no, yeah, right. You didn't ask me. Let's go see. So, when are they going to call you about your EEOC check? You want your money, right? Let's go see. So, when are they going to call you about your EEOC check? Ooh, not quite right away. I'm going to tell you they are going to be contacting you within the following, and I know you're going to hate my answer, but I'm going to say it anyways, within the following 2 months. So within the following 2 months, you should be getting some contact, and you should be able to get your money, sweetie. So I'm going to say not just contact, I'm going to say money. Everything should be done within the following 2 months. Because you're about to quit, right? Yeah, I get you, sweetie. Within the following 2 months, everything should be done, and you should have received your money, beautiful Hillary. Alexis, what's the current energy that Jeff has towards you now? Let's go find that out. What's the current energy that Jeff has towards you right now? You're ready to quit, right, Hillary? No, wait for your money. Don't quit. Wait for your money, Hillary. Wait for it. Don't go until you get your money, sweetie. Wait, 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 wait. After Alexis, I'm moving over to our dear friend Tash. My beautiful Alexis, what's the current energy that Jeff has towards you right now? Oh, beautiful. It's a mix. It's a mix. And I know that a mix is better than, not good, but I'm going to say better is even better. Ultimately, what I am getting over here is that our queen, we don't quite know what to do with this relationship over here, my beautiful Alexis. I feel like there's a lot of love, there's a lot of want, there's a lot of desire to make this relationship come alive again. But at the same time, as much as we do have that desire, we also have a certain desire. It's kind of like if we're split in two. We have a desire that says, yes, I want to be with Alexis, I want to work onto this relationship. And another part of us says, yes, I do want to, but I need some time alone. I need to figure some things out. I need a little bit of space right now. So I'm definitely going to have to say that how Jeff actually feels towards you, we want to be with you, but we need a little bit of a pause, would ultimately be the exact answer of how he is feeling right now. And you say currently you're getting burned out with work. Is there any opportunity that pays more and that you're going to be happier coming in within the following next year? Let's go see. Getting our King of Wands over here, followed out by our Two of Swords. I'm going to say that there could be some other things out there for you, but you're going to have to go out. You're going to have to go and look for them. Hello, my beautiful big Cleo. If you go out, you look for them, you will find it, and you will find a better pay. You will find something better for you. There is absolutely no doubt about it. If you say you don't do anything, nothing much is going to happen. But if you do, there is going to be a man, an older man, seems to be maybe 50 and up, who is going to be offering you a not a relationship, but an offer over here. I feel like it's going to be an offer where you're going to have to work in collaboration with other people, but it is definitely going to be more paying, and you are going to be quite happy into it. So ultimately, I'm going to say over here, Alexis, if I know that you're being burned out, if you go out, you put those curriculums out, and you look for a new job, in the following 2 months, you are going to find a new job. It is going to be better paying, and you are going to be happier. So I'm definitely going to have to say it's a definite yes. But if you go out and you put those curriculums, it's a yes, no doubt about it, within the following 2 months of when you start putting those CVs out, my beautiful. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Let's go and see what we can do for our dear friend Tash. And here we go. Okay. Well, that is interesting. So let's go and see for Tash. We'll leave a timestamp over here for Tash into the meanwhile. At 1:35. Tash is at 1:35, and we want to go and find out how is Nelson feeling about Tash. A truth deck for the biggest liar you have ever met. I love that. That is so good. Oh, Tash, I want you as a neighbor. I really do. I know that you're thinking of moving closer to Toronto. Why don't you move closer to Quebec, sweetie? You're going to have to learn French, but I mean, my gosh, I'd love to have you as a neighbor. Let's go see. How is Nelson feeling about you on thoughts? Let's go do it. Let's go and figure out first how Nelson is feeling about you. I feel as though there are some boundaries over here. There's a certain determination. There is an endurance. Is Nelson thinking of you? Yes. Does Nelson still care about you? Absolutely. I kind of feel like it's a crazy relationship that you guys have, honestly, Tash. I feel as though it's somewhat of an impossible relationship. You have some wants, you have some desires. He has some wants, he has some desires, but you're never really able to combine them together to get that union, to get that relationship. It is too conflictual, too much going on. And one, which is Nelson, also, kind of wants to go away, is always a little bit fleeting. So ultimately, there's the want, there's desire, but we don't quite have that, how could I say, we don't quite have that determination and that courage to really put all that strength into the relationship. Because if we did, and when I say we, I mean Nelson, then you would be able to have that relationship. So ultimately, I'm going to say over here, for the moment, I feel like we are standing firm to our position. So we're staying as we are, him onto his side, you onto your own side. We both need to have our boundaries, but are we still thinking of you? Absolutely. Are we wondering what's going on with you? Yes. One of the reasons why you might be thinking about him right now is I kind of feel like he's a little bit sad. I kind of feel like he's been a little bit melancholic, thinking about what has been happening into the past and wondering if he has ultimately made those right decisions. Let's go and see what the truth deck has to say. All right, my lovely. I am absolutely in love with you. I am. I just kind of feel like it's that impossible love. I lie awake thinking about our future. You see, impossible love. I'm thinking about you. I'm wanting to be with you, but at the same time, I'm saying, no, this can't happen. This is not right. It is not good for me right now. I need a little bit more space. Now is simply not that beautiful divine timing. And we also wonder, you know what, if today I came towards you and I asked you, would you stay with me? Would you or would you leave? Interesting. Kind of feel as though he asks himself this question every once and a while. So let's go and take another deck out, my beautiful Tash, and see what we can get for you. Let's move on forward to this one. You have forever changed my life. I am confident that maybe one day, you know what, we're going to reunite again. Future. I know that there's a lot of significant and necessary changes that are happening in our lives, and this is, I believe, bringing us closer to union. I allowed outside parties to interfere with our connection. I permitted key differences to cause our separation, and I let you go when you were willing to fight and to simply hold on. I also want you to know that I want you to be encouraged that our prayers are being heard, and that maybe one day we will receive that beautiful blessing of a union again. My beautiful Tash, sending you so much love, sweetie. And let's do that, and let's go back into the live. Let's go and see Big Cleo. Oh, Paula, you're so sweet. Where does that come from? Where do all those beautiful compliments come from, Paula? I love you, sweetie. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Big Cleo, you have not contacted Z since Tuesday, and neither did he reply to get back as a cupper. Do you contact him within the next 10 days, or will he contact you? Let's go and find that out. Oh, I'm lucky to have you guys. You see, it's a little bit of a reversal kind of thing over here, Lilith and Paula. Well, hello, beautiful sunflower soul. How are you doing, sweetie? If you have not posted your question through PayPal, please do post it. I will answer you right after Big Cleo. To your second question, yes, does not want you as his girlfriend at all. Okay, gotcha, sweetie. I like the way you wrote that. You can tell that you are definitely studying in law, sweetie. All right, so we're getting Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles over here. Decisions, playing that love game. Also, the Four of Rods. Honestly, over here, I say do not contact him within the next 10 days. He is going to be contacting you in order to be together. So you need to leave him his space. He needs to actually believe, because this is a little bit of a game. As sucky as it is, it's a little bit of a game. He needs to know that you are somewhat a little bit giving up on him for him to get a little bit closer. Some people are just like that, sweetie. If you just give and give and give, he knows that it's a little bit too easy, that he has the upper hand upon the whole situation. But if he feels like he might be losing you, then he's going to be contacting you. Well, thank you, Paula. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it, and I can confirm to you that what you feel within your heart is absolutely true. Well, there you go. Lilith said the exact same thing as I did. That's because Lilith is that beautiful, twisted sister of mine. I think we were like, I don't know, we were born together, sweetie, and I don't know, we just kind of got separated at birth here, Lilith. But your hands, but your hands are missing him. It's hard. I know. Your hands are missing him. Your arms are missing him. Everything is missing him, sweetie. I get you, sweetie. But if you reach out, he's going to know that you're missing him. He's going to know that he's the one who gets to make that decision. And sometimes in love, it is just necessary to give a little bit of that tough love and make him believe that, you know what? It's okay. He doesn't want to be with you. All right, fine. You can live. Everything's going to be absolutely fine. Then he's going to find that there's something missing. Then he's going to be wanting to reach out to you. I know, Lilith. I know. Oh, you're not the evil twin whatsoever, my dear gosh. No way. So let me go and validate this with the pendulum over here. So we want to know for a big Cleo. Should big Cleo contact Z within the following 10 days? Hello, IG. And that is a no. Will he contact Big Cleo? Will he contact Big Cleo? And that is a yes. Yes, yes, and yes. And let me go and check your other question. IG, full moon was beautiful, gorgeous, and absolutely perfect. It was shining bright out into the stars, the vibes, the energy. It was just absolutely amazing. It was love. It was abundance. It was protection. It was fantastic. And today we had rain. So full moon came on in just at that perfect moment for all spells and manifestations. How was yours, IG? Let's go and see over here, Big Cleo. Does Z want to reconcile with you as a couple and reach out to you? Let's go and see that. Thank you, my beautiful Paula. All right, hold on just one moment. Let's go and just make sure that everything is good into our PayPal. All right, beautiful Sunflower Soul, if you would like to post your questions. Amy also. Then I'm going to be moving over to IG. So Sunflower Soul and Amy, please do post your questions. Or does he not want you as his girlfriend at all? Well, let's go and see that. Let's go see. It was nice, wasn't it, IG? It gives you these vibes. It gives you this energy. It gives you an empowering energy of love, of renewal, is what I feel. No, that's okay, Big Cleo. I'm asking that question also, sweetie. It is all good. I'll ask it too. It's not a problem. So I'm getting over here strength, the hermit. There's absolutely no doubt about it over here. Does he not want you as his girlfriend? Absolutely not. It is not into the question. He is just looking for his strength over here. He does not want to be alone. He does want to be with you. He does want to make amends for whatever wrongs have been done. Ultimately, he sees you as his partner for the future. He definitely wants you, sweetie. There's no doubt about it. I will check that out, Sunflowers. Thank you, sweetie. So let's go and find out. I want to know for Big Cleo. Does Z want Big Cleo as a girlfriend? And that is a yes. And you say, does Z want to reconcile with Big Cleo as a couple? That is a yes. And does Z want to reach out to Big Cleo? When is he going to be reaching out to Big Cleo? Please do let me know, Spirit. End of July, sweetie. Does Z truly want Big Cleo as his girlfriend? Please do let me know, Spirit. And that is ultimately a yes. So let's go and validate all of this. Yeah, you keep your naughty questions for tomorrow, Patricia. How are you doing, sweetie? I was thinking about our nut conversation today and how bad it really did sound. I had a conversation with my mom today, and every single thing that came out of my mouth or her mouth, without really knowing it and wanting it, kind of sounded 3x altogether. It was really twisted. My dad was just laughing away. He thought we were just so hilarious. How are you doing, Patricia? So, Does Z want to reconcile with you as a couple and reach out? So Pendulum is saying a definite yes. Cards are saying a yes with our beautiful magician. No doubt about it. Two of Cups, union, love, being together. Eight of Pentacles, working on to this relationship. Yes, we have a couple little headaches over here and there right now because it's a little bit more complicated, and we're wondering, especially if you do kind of pull away, what it is exactly that you're going to want. But ultimately, we do want to be with you, and we do want you to be our girlfriend, sweetie. Big Cleo, sending you so much love, sweetie. Sunflower Soul, let's go and find out for you. You would like to have a general reading, absolutely, and you would like to know if I see any marriage or children for you into the future. Hello, Bright Eyes, how are you? So we want to know for our beautiful Sunflower Soul, you've been waking up into the middle of the night. Extremely, right? I know what you're saying. You don't have to continue with ... Oh, Big Cleo, thank you, sweetie. Stay safe and know that you are loved, Big Cleo. Yeah, I know you'll share tomorrow what your 3 dots are. I kind of feel like it starts with an H on, yeah, that's it. All right, I go to bed at, like, in the middle of the night, and when I go to bed, I just kind of fall asleep. I don't wake up with 3 dots. All right, so let's go see. Ultimately, I have to say, I don't like 3 dots in the middle of the night. I like to sleep. I go to bed really late. I kind of appreciate my 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So let's go and see. I am going to say over here for my beautiful Sunflower Soul into the general reading. I'm getting that we are recovering, that we're gaining a little bit more our independence. I feel as though we're getting a little bit more completion, a little bit more integration. So whatever it is that you've been wanting, I feel like you've actually been getting, or you're actually into that movement of getting what it is that you do desire. I do feel like in love there is a little bit of a lost opportunity over here. Finances, you might be a little bit stressed out. There could be a little bit of some lack over here, a little bit of some choices that might be a little bit different. So financially speaking, I'm going to say maybe a little bit of instability. Love-wise, I feel like we're trying to heal from something from the past, but we know about it, but we're still kind of hanging on about it. I'm also going to say over here that I'm feeling as though, you know what? Karma, whoever has done you wrong, I feel like karma is coming on in for them, sweetie, into the following months. Somebody's going to have to pay for their certain accountability for doing something to you. Ultimately over here, I'm going to say that hope is returning into your life. I'm going to say celebrations. I'm going to say friendship. I'm going to say a lot of good times with people that you do love. Do I ultimately see any love at this moment? I don't ultimately see any love or any relationship at this very moment, which is not to say that it's not going to come on in. I don't see for the moment any marriage, and I don't see at this moment neither any children. Now it could be coming on up into a further amount of time, but for the moment into the following year it is a no, which is not to say that it's not going to pop on up later on, sweetie. So for the moment it's a no. It's stagnant, but into the future, there's a strong possibility, sweetie. If it does happen, it is going to be in 2024, somewhere around the month of May. For marriage, children, if it does happen, it is going to be in 2024, around the month of December, my sweetie. IG, you say it felt good with the full moon energy and manifesting. You woke up feeling better, and Leo messaged you earlier, so maybe there you go. Love, love, and love. Yes, yes, and yes. Let's continue to manifest. Ah, Patricia. Sending you so much love. IG, we've got you. You're here. Why don't we start with you right here, right now? Hold on, that we are a few minutes before the end of the live. Let me just, I want to go to PayPal, and oh, I'm missing Amy. Where is Amy? I did not see Amy's new questions. Amy donated, but Amy didn't have any questions. All right, you come back tomorrow with all your naughty stuff, sweetie. I'm going to wish you a beautiful evening. And I'm also going to say over here, yeah, good for you, Paula. She doesn't deserve anything from you. Not at this moment, sweetie. No, no, and no. Um, that's it, right? You remember I saw children coming in about a year or from so. So we're in 2022. 2024 is about a year and a half from now. So it's not all that far off. It was kind of funny. You thought that he replied and thought that you were upset by his answer because you never wrote back. And he said he realized that he didn't hit send. You see, I told you, sweetie, that's the way it goes. It is crazy. Sometimes we just kind of figure that's it. He thought that he was sending out messages to you, and he didn't. Oh, la la. All right. Hold on just one moment. I am going to start off over here with IG. I'm going to go and see Karen and Bright Eyes. So, what's going on in Leo's world and mind? We're going to start with the first one, my beautiful IG. What is going on in Leo's world and mind? What have we got? We are getting over here hoping, thinking, wanting to be with you. You know what? We're thinking about those children again, sweetie. Oh, yes, we are. We are thinking fertility. We are thinking love. We are thinking long term. I am loving. So what is going on between the Leo and X? You see, IG, how sometimes it is crazy. We think that we send things out, but we don't really send things out. And then we just kind of wonder what happened, right? Silly little things like that bring so much anxiousness, so much stress into our lives. Between Leo and X, frustration, conflicts, downfall is ultimately what I can say. When will Leo and the X finalize that divorce? When will Leo and the X finalize the divorce? I feel like it's been done pretty much 6 weeks ago. I'm going to say within the following 6 to 7 weeks, things should be pretty much final. I feel like the only little part that's not quite final is that part where they're working onto those parental classes, if you will. Is Leo X trying to manifest him back? It's a no. Queen of Cups, not even interested altogether, sweetie. We are not interested whatsoever. I tell you, she's already with somebody else. She's no longer interested in him, sweetie. And how does Leo and the X, how do they feel about each other now? Leo and X, we have walked away. We have took our separate paths, no longer interested. We have found love, each one of us, on our own side. The outcome between Leo and X. Outcome between Leo and X, thinking about it, thought about it, been through it, moving on forward, ultimately is what it is. We need new choices. We need a new life. We need to find happiness. Ultimately, the outcome is an ending. What is Leo doing tonight, and does he have his daughter this weekend? Let's go see. Oh, maybe you will not see him this weekend because he has his daughter, right? What is Leo doing tonight? Tonight, I do not feel like he's doing really anything in particular. I'm going to say as for tonight, he is at home. I don't feel like he's out. I feel like he's at home relaxing, sweetie. Now, does he have the daughter this weekend? I'm going to say a yes onto this one, sweetie. So I feel quite strongly that this is a yes. We do have the daughter this weekend. Let's go and validate this with our pendulum. Is Leo and the ex, are their divorce finalized? That is a yes. When will Leo consider this divorce final? Into the month of August, sweetie. So around end of August. Is Leo's ex trying to manifest him back? That is a no. Does Leo have his daughter this weekend? And that is a yes. Beautiful. Let's go and see your other questions over here before going back to the live. When will Leo message IG again? I'm going to say tomorrow, sweetie. When will IG physically see Leo again? Wednesday. Is Leo trying to hold back? Is a yes. Is he trying to take it slowly? Also a yes. Let's validate these questions, and then we're going to go and see Karen and Bright Eyes. So we want to know, we're going to switch on decks. We're going to go to this one. How does Leo feel about IG now? We feel as though we are meant to be together. We feel like we're meant to be onto this path. We feel as though, ultimately, I'm going to say, we're soulmates. We feel as though we're soulmates. You're not soulmates, but we feel as though we're soulmates. What are Leo's intentions with you now? Leo's intentions with you now, moving on forward, being closer to you, still pregnancy, still lovely long-term relationships. So the intentions are about going a really, really far away, sweetie, in time. We don't really want to let go of you again. When will Leo message you again? Leo is going to be messaging you on Friday. When will you physically see Leo again? So when will you physically see Leo again? I'm getting our Seven of Cups followed out by our Page of Swords, also our Ace of Wands. Ultimately, what I am going to say over here is I feel like it's going to be next Tuesday or Wednesday. Leo's next actions towards you. I'm not going to miss that one. Since that one time I missed it a couple nights ago, I'm really careful now that I don't miss that one smack into the middle. Leo's next actions towards you. It's about asking you out onto dates, sweetie. Honestly, this is the next thing we want to do. We really, really, really do want to see you as quickly as possible. So it's going to be a date midweek next week. Is Leo trying to hold back, or is he really just kind of taking it slowly? You know what? It's a little bit of both. I feel like we're trying to hold back because we're trying to take it slowly, because we don't want to scare you, because we really just want to go one moment at a time, one day at a time. So I'm ultimately going to say over here, we want to take it slowly. Therefore, we are holding on back because we don't want to scare you. And we're still ultimately waiting to see how exactly you feel and what exactly it is that you want from us. What did Leo think of the picture that you put up onto your story today? I'm going to say that we absolutely loved it. I kind of feel like we wanted to just get close to you today, sweetie. So the picture, I feel like we loved it, and we just didn't really want to be alone. I felt like we were really, really lonely when we saw your picture. We wanted to be close to you, sweetie. I don't know what kind of picture it is that you posted up, but we wanted to be close to you. You created a desire. You created a certain burning passion. How is the rest of the week going to go between Leo and you? Between Leo and you for the rest of the week. Now, he's going to be contacting you tomorrow. The rest of the week is a little bit close on by because we are Thursday. I'm going to say you're not necessarily seeing this weekend, but you are definitely going to be getting some type of date. I feel like the date might actually come on by this weekend for planning on seeing each other on Tuesday or Wednesday. Ultimately, I feel as though he's going to contact you tomorrow. You're going to talk again on Sunday, and then you're going to meet each other for your date into the midweek. The next 4 weeks between Leo and you. Next 4 weeks, happiness, togetherness, moving on forward, feeling as though we are reconnecting. We are exactly where it is that we want to be. You know what? When we are with you, yes, we do have that anxiousness because we're stressed. We have that palpitation. There's so much that we want. There are so many thoughts going through our mind, but at the same time, we kind of just feel like we're at home. Into the following 4 weeks, we're getting dating. We're getting being closer together. We're getting more messages, but nothing much more for the following 4 weeks. I will be back, my beautiful IG, for your other questions in just a few moments, sweetie. Let's go back and see. We have Karen and Bright Eyes. Yeah, I don't feel though. I kind of feel like on Sunday he's going to be tired. I feel as though you're going to talk to him, but the date might not be onto the Sunday. I hope for you it will be, but I don't quite see it there. Let me go see. Hold on. You see, and he got word because he never replied the last day and looked and saw it. Oh my gosh, you see, sweetie? It is so important for both of you guys to watch out your messages at all times. Oh, Allah. All right, let me go on see Karen and Bright Eyes, and I'm coming right back for you, IG. This is lesson to be learned for him, honestly, to look what he sends out to make sure that he actually clicks that send button out to you. All right, let's go and find out, my beautiful, what I am getting for Karen. So Karen, you would like to know who is coming towards you in love. Okay. So who is coming towards Karen in love? Oh, let me pin you, Lilith. It's what I wanted to do, and I just didn't do it yet. And voila. All right. I am going to say over here, we are getting the Nine of Cups followed out by our Eight of Wands, also getting our Seven of Swords. My beautiful Karen, who is coming up in love. For the moment, my sweetie, I would love to say that I have somebody that is coming on up, but I don't quite see anybody. I kind of feel as though it is people from the past that are still kind of hanging on, but not really giving you anything that you would desire or that you would truly like. I'm seeing a little bit of unhappiness coming love-wise. I feel as though things are going really, really slowly. And you do have over here, honestly, you do have your Knight over here, which I believe is a little bit Nico, who seems to have a little bit kind of, he's on pause, is what he is. He is over there a little bit on pause, not really making any action towards you. So ultimately, I'm going to say I don't really see, sweetie, any new love coming towards you within the following 2 months. I don't see anything. We'll check out a little bit later on to see if anybody else is going to come on in. But for the moment, I say no. I still have somebody from the past whose energy is in there, and we're kind of wondering what is going to be happening. So it's almost as if we have not quite closed off those ties, and we're still kind of wondering what is coming. Let me go and give you, Karen, a couple angel messages over here. Your angels are bringing you a message to balance out your goals and your aspirations. Keep going because you've got this. Your angels are congratulating you for your progress along your soul's journey. This is a good sign that success is on its way towards you. You need to be resilient and you need to persevere onto your beautiful path, sweetie. My beautiful Karen, hopefully next time we'll see love coming on in, or maybe we'll see Nico or somebody from the past popping on in a positive way, sweetie. I'm sending you so much love, Karen. Bright eyes, does Rufus think or see you as a future with you as far as a relationship or marriage, and will your families combine? Let's go and see that. So we are with Bright Eyes. Moving on forward to our dear friend IG and Watson. So Bright Eyes, does Rufus think or see a future with you as far as a relationship or marriage? I'm going to say over here, do we see you as marriage? Absolutely, no doubt about it. Future also. Are your families going to combine well together? I do also. I see contentment. I see prosperity. I see joy. I see family. I see a lot of good things. I see no judgment. I really just see some beautiful beginnings. I feel as though we're a little bit afraid of those beginnings, but ultimately those beginnings will be there and they will bring a lot of abundance. So I am seeing a lot, my dear gosh, between our 10 of Cups and our 3 of Cups. It is just joy, it is friendship, it is family, it is getting together, it is beautiful prosperity. So ultimately, I'm going to say a yes. Does Rufus think and see you as a future relationship or marriage? It is a yes. I don't quite see the marriage at this moment. I see relationship. And as for families combined well together, I don't see any problem whatsoever. I see a beautiful unison all together. So I'm going to say, Bright Eyes, good for you, sweetie. Let's just wait for Rufus to make that ultimate move towards you. And let's go into that beautiful abundance, sweetie. Sending you so much love. I'm going to go and answer another block of questions by IG. In the meanwhile, please, Amy, send your questions out, my sweetie. I was looking for you, beautiful. Bright Eyes and Karen, sending you so much love. IG, let's go and actually see with our pendulum. We'll do it in reverse for this one. Next 3 months, is Leo giving any attention or dating anybody? Is Leo giving any attention or dating anybody at this moment for IG? And as a no, is he flirting or dating with anybody? Also no. Has Leo been talking to the Snapchat person today? That is a yes. I'm going to ask though, sweetie. I'm going to ask here, IG. Is it the same girl as the other day? Is this the same Snapchat person? Because I feel like, and it's not, you see, I had a feeling it is not. So we do have to be very, very careful about this IG. It is not always that lady. It is different people. And I know when I say different people, you're thinking different ladies, but it's not necessarily different ladies, IG. We need to work onto our anxiety. We want to know what are, okay, is Leo interested into the Snapchat people that he is talking to? And that is a no. Is Leo still checking IG Snap score? Is Leo still checking IG Snap score? And we also want to know, is Leo still checking IG's Instagram? Also yes. Did the Leo follow a random pages because I followed some today and mine increased? I'm getting a no onto this one. So let's go and validate this. And then I'm going to go and see Amy. And I'll be back for your other two questions. So I want to go back over here. Where is this connection with the Leo heading? Ultimately, you're heading towards partnership. You're heading towards, you already have the love. You're honestly heading towards a beautiful union here, sweetie. You're going over obstacles. You're going through, oh my gosh, you're just kind of moving mountains is what you're doing over here, sweetie, to get that partnership. How is Leo viewing you? Leo is viewing you as that partner. A partner that we can work through, that we can love, that we can discuss, that we can cooperate, that we can move on forward into the future and know that we are secure. Next 3 months between Leo and you. Next 3 months, Leo and you, a lot of movement, a lot of changes, a lot of strength and courage and being together, a lot of confessions of what we have done, how we missed you, how we wanted to be with you, ultimately, girlfriend, boyfriend, and I love you. Is Leo giving any attention to dating anybody or flirting or dating? It is a no, no, and a no. Not even interested whatsoever, sweetie. You are the only flirtatious person that he wants to be with. Now, has Leo been talking to that Snapchat person today? This is interesting because the score did change. And it is a yes, but it is not necessarily the same person from what I can understand. So I am going to say a yes, but I'm also going to have to say that the Snapchat that he was talking to today is actually one of his friends, but a friend's man. So I'm going to say as for today, there was no worries to have whatsoever. Leo on the Snapchat person, what are they talking about? And is Leo interested into that person? Ultimately over here, I do have to say, I feel as though, well, both people. I feel like there's more than two, though, I have to say, IG, okay? I feel like he has more than one man friend and woman friend that are onto Snapchat, which kind of makes his, score kind of go up, as you say. But ultimately, I feel as though they talk about what's going on. They talk about little things that just kind of pop on up during the day, but nothing much more. I don't ever really feel like it's anything serious whatsoever. Is Leo interested? Absolutely not. Sometimes it's a man. Today it was a guy. You know, the last 2 days it was a girl, but is it into the intentions of love? Absolutely not. I just feel as though they get along well together. They send, you know, some funny pictures, some funny things, and that's pretty much it. That's the type of relationship that they do have. So I don't see anything that you need to be worried about. Is Leo still checking your snap score? And then I'm going to go and see what he's hiding from you and what he's afraid of. So is Leo still checking your snap score? Absolutely, sweetie. Is he still watching also your Instagram? Absolutely. That's where we get all our incognito kind of Inspector Gadget kind of answers, where nobody really knows what's going on. It's by spying. And did the Leo follow random pages that you followed some today and yours increased? I'm going to say no onto this one also. Pendulum said a no. I'm going to say no also. I don't really feel as though he followed these random pages, which I'm really curious about. It's intriguing what you're talking about here. Let's go see what he's hiding from you and what he's afraid of. So what is Leo hiding from you and what is Leo afraid of? All right, so what are we hiding from you? We want to have all the adventures into the world. There are so many things that we want to do with you. We have so much courage. We have so much strength. We have so much desires. We have so much passion, so much that we want to do that we're never going to tell you all of that, because we do have so much passion. There's a lot that we want with you, sweetie, but we don't really want to scare you away. And what is Leo scared of? It's a little bit about scaring you away, isn't it? It's always a little bit about scaring you away when I take out those cards, and that is it. You see, he's afraid that you're going to leave him for somebody else. The rest of the year for Leo and you. I am sorry. What is coming on up for the rest of the year between Leo and you? Leo and you for the rest of the year, you're getting unison. You're getting happiness. You're getting that path that you guys have been looking for. You are seeing that your knight, Leo, is taking more and more action. You're getting beautiful fulfillment. You're getting happiness. You're getting love. And you're getting a beautiful movement forward. You're getting every single thing that you have been wanting and that he has been wanting for such a long time. And I will get into a little bit more of the details when we talk about the month of August, September, and October, sweetie. So my beautiful IG, I will be back for your two last block of questions in just a couple moments. Let's go and see Amy's questions. So, you still have it burning? What kind of candle did you use, Amy? 1 a.m. last night? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it should. Oh my gosh, that is a really long spell. Almost dangerous. That is almost 24 hours, Amy. Ah! Okay. Okay, let me go see. That is crazy long, honestly. Okay. So you would like to know your future with friends. Your future with friends, future with family, and future with clients. All right. I know, I was looking for you, Amy, a long time ago, and you were not here. You disappeared. You were doing like Susan, drive-by donations. So here we go. Let's go and find out, my beautiful IG. I don't even know what you're doing following random pages. I don't know what you do online, IG. You are just a world full of curiosity for me. I think I could learn a lot from you on the internet. Let's go. Let's go and see. For Amy, future with friends, what are we getting? You're getting progress. I feel as though you're connecting more. You're going to have more time. You're going to find more time, ultimately. It's not that you're going to have more time. You've always had the same amount of time. But I just feel like you're going to be utilizing it into a different kind of way. So future with you and your friends, I see progress. I see productivity. I see gaining more strength. I'm seeing really just reconnecting ultimately, because I feel like sometimes you're not really able to be there. It could have been because of your dad. It could have been because you were meeting up with cancer. But Amy, this is a time to reconnect. It is a time to bring those friendships back to light. And those friendships are going to light up a beautiful fire and a passion within you that nobody else has been able to do right now. So it's going to be enlightening. I'm going to say with friends, it is good. Future with family. Future with family, we're getting hope. We want more. We want better. We want to have beginnings. We need to close the door onto certain things in order to open new ones. I feel as though we need to let down our guards. We need to let love in. We need to let new opportunities in. And if we're able to do so, and we're able, not just you, my beautiful, but everybody into your family, if we're all able to knock down those barriers, to stop being afraid, to stop judgment, to stop everything, and just welcome in what is family, beauty is going to lie ahead for you. And the future with clients. It's just seeing what you need to work on and be aware of, right? With friends, you need to reconnect, Amy. With family, you need to let all barriers down, and your family needs to let their barriers down with you also. As for with clients, what do you need to do? You need to reach out towards them. You need to offer them something that nobody else can, because ultimately clients, they might love you. They might, Amy. They might think you're the best person on world. But if somebody else is offering the exact same thing that you're offering, or somewhat close, a better price or better whatever it is, you know, they are going to go with the other person, because ultimately in business, not only friendship rules, money rules. So you need to make sure that you have the best product, the best offer out there, and you need to reach out to your people. And when your people reach out to you, when your clients reach out to you, treat them like gold, and you will have gold in return. Let's go back and see my beautiful friend here, IG. Amy, I'm sending you so much love. You've got this, beautiful. Believe in yourself, Amy. Please, for me, believe in yourself. And in doubt, think about me and think about an angry face that I might do, because I believe in you and I know that you can do this, and I know that you can surmount Mount Everest if possible. You've got this, Amy. Outcome between Leo and you. Let's go and see that. We are with our beautiful friend IG. Outcome between Leo and you. Now, IG, we are Thursday. The next spell that I will do for you is going to be on Sunday, beautiful. So the outcome between Leo and you. Here we go. Two of Swords. No more decisions to make, which I absolutely love. Why? Because we've got that beginning. We know where we're going. We've got that passion. We've got that love. We've got everything that is sexual. We've got a relationship that's going to be offered towards us. So outcome, a beautiful relationship with a lot of passion. Will Leo offer a relationship? It's a definite yes. Where are you going to want it and when? Let's go and see. So ultimately over here, in approximately 6 weeks from now, you are going to be offered this relationship. Are you going to want it? Absolutely. You don't even have to think about it twice. It's a yes. Will Leo physically be into your life next year? Will Leo physically be into your life next year? Yes, yes, and yes. Knight of Wands. We're wanting to create. We're wanting to be with you. 9 of Cups, wanting happiness. It's a yes, sweetie. We are going to be into your life next year. Next year is there's going to be a different level. You're kind of leveling up. This is really about not just being together, not just meeting family. This is about moving in together. It's about different plans. It's about more security, more stability coming into your life. Will Leo and you have a baby into the future? And if so, when? And when will you guys live together, right? So let's go and see about the baby, and then let's go and see when you guys are going to be living together. So let's go see. Living together? Absolutely. Nonetheless, you're not going to be living together grumpy. You're going to be happy. And I say that because a lot of people do live together and they're really just kind of grumpy, right? But this is not the case. It's a lot of happiness, a lot of beautiful opportunities, a lot of different choices coming your way, sweeties. So are you going to be living together? There is no doubt about it. He's going to be asking you into the month of May of 2023. And you wanted to know about the baby, right? Are you guys going to have a baby into the future? And if so, when? I kind of feel that baby is going to be planned. Baby is going to be in 2023. Wait, let me explain a little bit. The arrival of baby is in 2024. The actual conception of baby is in 2023, somewhere around the month of August. Is Leo in love with you? And that, my beautiful, is a definite yes. He's just kind of waiting for the exact right moment to tell you. Is he going to tell you? Kind of interesting. Your next question. He does love you. When is he going to tell you? Let's go see when he's going to say that to you. Ultimately, he's going to be telling you within the following, I'm going to say 4 weeks. Within the following 4 weeks, pretty much when he's going to ask you to become his girlfriend. Does Leo want to be into a serious relationship with you? So does Leo want to be in a serious relationship with you? There's no doubt about it. It is a yes. There's nothing else that we want. We want to create. We want beginnings. And we've been wanting this for a very, very long time. What does Leo want to say to you? Leo wants to tell you that he wants a new beginning. He wants to jump on in. He wants this beautiful adventure with you. Too much time has gone on by. This is what he wants. This is what he desires. And he really, really hopes that you want the exact same thing. To just let your barriers down and just enjoy the ride together. Let's move on forward with what we've been wanting for so very long. This is what he wants to tell you. Let me validate these questions with our pendulum, and I'm going to move on forward to your final block of questions. So, is Leo going to offer a relationship to IG? And that is a yes. And will IG want this relationship? Also, yes. When will this relationship be offered? I'm getting into the month of August. Will IG want this relationship when it will be offered? And that is a yes. Will Leo physically be in IG's life next year? And that is a yes. Will Leo ask IG to live together next year? When are we going to be asking IG? Please do let me know the month, Spirit. I'm getting the month of May. Is Leo in love with IG? Will Leo tell IG that he loves her? When is he going to tell her? 3rd week of August. Does Leo want to be in a relationship with IG? That is a yes. And let's go and see for your final questions. The spells, would the spell work for Leo and IG? Are they already working? I'm getting a yes onto this one. So let's go and see what the cards have to say. Beautiful. And I'm going to go into the live and go see if there's anything that you have posted somewhere along the way so I don't miss any of your questions, sweetie. Let's go and see. Let's go over here. Oh, we have Susan and Pakutho who came on in. Hello, my beautiful drive-by Susan and Pakutho. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, drive-by donations, right, Watson? Yes. Juniper, go for it, sweetie. I'll answer you in a few moments, okay? Go for it, Juniper. In a few moments, I'm going to finish with IG. I will be with Susan, Pakutho, and with Juniper. So let me go and validate. I don't see anything from you, sweetie. So let's move on forward. Let's go and see. Thank you. Are you going to be wealthy? I've got that. I will check it out. Give me a couple minutes, okay, Juniper? And you're there, Susan. Nice to see you. All right. So let's move on forward to our dear friend IG. I will be with Pakutho, Susan, and Juniper in just a few moments. So let's go and see my dear friend IG. Month of August, September, October, and November. What are we getting for you and Leo? So this is going to be for the month of August. The month of September. I have cards that are just kind of flying all over the place. So this is going to be for September. And let's go over here for October. And let's go over here for November. Hold on just one moment. We're going to go and check that out. Let's just go over here 1 second. Let's do this. Just one moment. Alrighty. Hold on.
Lazy boy knows that you're not home until your home looks like, well, you.
For the month of September, what are we getting for you? Into the month of September. Actually, hold on. I'm moving on forward a little bit too further than I want to. I want to go to the month of August, September, October, and November. So let's start this off over here with the month of August. And to the month of August, I'm not seeing too much kind of moving on forward. Basically, what I'm seeing for the month of August is really just that being together, the solidification of the relationship. So things are a little bit more clear, a little bit more stable, and we've become with that status of girlfriend and boyfriend, and we receive those beautiful 3 words of I love you. So into the month of August, this is what is happening. It is short and sweet, yet quite beautiful and stabilizing. If we move on forward to the month of September. Now, into the month of September, we are getting over here our Three of Cups. We're also getting our Nine of Pentacles, and we're getting our beautiful transformations. So into the month of September is really a little bit more of that solidification. The relationship is becoming stronger and stronger. Things are becoming more and more clear. In the month of September, we're seeing each other a lot more. I feel as though we're seeing each other 2 to 3 times a week. We're texting every day, and we are meeting the friends. I feel like into the month of September, we're not only seeing each other, just you and him, into private, but once in a while we're going out and we're meeting some friends also. So you're getting to know a little bit his circle of friends. Not his family though yet, not his mom, not his dad, nothing of the such, but slowly you're moving towards that. If we move into the month of October, in October I'm getting beautiful success. I'm getting some beautiful, I'm going to say over here, it is about beginnings that seem to be coming your way. It's about holding on to you. Into the month of October, you are meeting that beautiful little girl. A lot of anxiousness, a lot of stress. You're wondering if you're going to be up to it, if everything's going to be good, if she's going to like you, if everything is going to go well as a family, if you will. But ultimately, I say fear not, beautiful. You are absolutely going to be loved. You are absolutely going to love. Leo is going to love the whole union and everything that is going on. So I don't want you to be worried about that whatsoever. October, we're still getting that love. In September, I feel as though we're thinking about a getaway. And in October, we're thinking about a getaway that's coming somewhere around the month of December. If we move on forward to the month of November, in November, I am getting over here simply, you know what, that we are in love, that we are happy that this relationship is moving on forward. There's a lot of happiness. We're so glad that we made that move and that we recontacted you. At the same time, I feel as though we have left a little bit of regret about that sadness about not contacting you for so long. It's not really doing us anything good, so I kind of feel like we have released that and we're really moving on forward into what is good, what is positive, and what we truly do want. In November, not that much is going on other than, you know, really just kind of figuring out where that vacation is going to be, what's going on at Christmas time, and when you're going to be meeting the parents. I don't feel like it's going to be at Christmas time. I feel like it's more going to be into the beginning of the new year, sweetie. So let's go and see a Leo's subconscious thoughts. Hold on just one moment. We're going to be taking this deck over here. Let's go over here like that. And voila. Leo's subconscious thoughts. Just one moment. All right. What are Leo's subconscious thoughts? Okay, and let's go see. Let's just do this and that, and voila. So, what do we have? Leo's subconscious thoughts. We're afraid. We're afraid that you're going to leave us. We want to be there for you. We want to always be there. We want to be important. We want you to be that person that we run towards when things are not going well, when we need to speak, when we need to talk, when we're simply not really feeling all that well. We want to truly be that special person that is into your life. So altogether, what I am going to say over here, beautiful, is that Leo subconscious thoughts is truly about being afraid that you are going to leave away, and we do want to be the most important person that is into your life. Would the spell work for Leo and you? Are they already working? Ultimately, beauty, I'm going to say yes. It does take some time. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but you can see it anywhere between the following 24 hours or from the beginning that you have done it all the way until 6, maybe sometimes even 8 weeks. So good for you, sweetie. Maybe the power of that prayer, of those manifestations that we have done together has truly gone on through to him. It's a definite yes. The spells for Leo and you, they are working. They are onto their way. You just need a little bit more time for everything to just kind of finalize itself all together. It does take a little bit of time. I'm going to say the spells that you do have, please do continue. Please do continue to do them, maybe 2, maybe 3 times a week. New moon, full moon, definitely. And on Sundays. Sundays are beautiful days to do those manifestations. Advice on how you need to continue this connection with Leo. Honestly, what you need to do is you need to feel as though, he needs to feel as though you're concerned, that you have a lot of tenderness, you have a lot of love, you have a lot of want, of desire to listen, to be there. You need to be that beautiful, compassionate you that you are, and you need to just kind of go with the flow. Next 3 months for Leo and you. Oh, next 3 months just for you, right? Next 3 months for you. Next 3 months, what are we getting? I'm getting over here that we're jumping on in. There is so much potential. There's so much risk. There's so much of everything just kind of coming on in, where sometimes we're afraid there's going to be conflict, there's going to be conversation, there's going to be something that we don't quite really want into the whole thing. But you know what? Do not worry about it. This is about into the following 3 months, jumping on in, knowing that there's potential, knowing that yes, there's a risk, but there's a risk in everything in life. Knowing that this is about listening to your inner voice, and that your dreams and your secrets, they're kind of being revealed. But at the same time, you need to know that your dreams are coming on true into the following 3 months. Now, before I do give you the messages, we're going to go and do the cross. Right, so into the cross. Here we go. I'm going to be taking out an overall energy also, because what is a cross without an overall energy? Honestly, it is beautiful, it is good, but we kind of need that little keyword, that little something that makes us think, oh, gee, that this is what we have to work upon, this is what we have to look at. So let's go and find out what exactly that is. Keyword coming on up for you is Queen of Swords. You need to follow the leads. You need to be that queen. You need to know, and he needs to know that you love him, that you do want to be with him, that you do care for him. But you do need to let him take a little bit of the lead into all of this. So, into the main message coming on out, Queen of Swords is telling you that you must be there. You must think of him. You must know that Leo must know that you are thinking of him, that he is important into your world, for him to continue to ask you out, for him to continue to make those moves towards you, because ultimately what we're doing right now is following a little bit his leads. We're following the flow. We want him to continue to have a flow in order to continue to talk to you. So I'm going to say all together over here, follow the flow, but let him know that you care and that he is important into your world. Altogether, I'm getting a lot of beautiful positivity within this relationship. Today, it is positive, it is strong, it is happiness, it is joy, it is a beautiful vitality. And really just, I'm going to say that beautiful warmth between two people that just kind of connect together. It is beautiful, it is easy, it is breathtaking, it is relaxing, it is lovely, and it makes a change from all of the anxiety that we have had into the past. What I'm also seeing over here is, you know what, we're ready to act, we're ready to take more decisions, we're ready to take more movements with you. This is becoming more important. This is what we want, this is what we need. We need things to be a little bit more concrete, where we don't have to wonder about you going to somebody else, or for you wondering if he's going to go to see anybody else. Over here, I feel as though Leo wants to be the king. We want to be one who makes decisions. We want to be the strong one. We want to be that emperor, that king, but we're not quite able to do so yet. So I feel like we need a little bit more patience. We need to leave him a little bit more time in order to gain his persona, the way that he is, how he wants to show his love and be into a relationship. He needs and he wants more strength. Ultimately over here, I do feel as though we still do have a little bit of some blockages. The divorce is somewhat new. It's a little bit like you rip off a Band-Aid. The bobo is no longer there. It's no more. It's not bleeding anymore, but the wound is still there. It still needs a little bit more time. So I feel like we need to take still some things a little bit one step at a time. Ultimately over here, I'm seeing beautiful success. I'm seeing some happiness. And I'm seeing that everybody is somewhat dissipating from this relationship other than you and him, which is exactly how it is meant to be. Let me go and give you some messages, beautiful. And I'm going to go into the chat at the same time. Hold on. And voila. Do you think the spells mess with free will, or do they just enhance a connection? Okay, IG, to answer that question for you, it's a very good question, by the way. I'm going to say, ultimately speaking, that what he wants is the exact same thing than you want. So I'm going to say that it is a yes. I'm going to say over here that you're not messing with free will whatsoever, because ultimately, what you're doing right now, IG, is white magic. There's the white magic, there's the gray magic, and there's the black magic. You don't want to touch the black, and the gray, you don't really want to touch it all that much neither. So I'm ultimately going to say over here, are you messing with his free will? Absolutely not. This is beautiful. It is harmless, beautiful, white magic. This is about how what you are manifesting, what you are asking from, and what you desire, what you're throwing on out as that spell, is something that he wants, something that he desires. So you're simply giving him more courage, you're giving him more strength, you're sending him your energy, knowing that this is what you want. And so he knows that he wants this too, and so he's going to connect with you. You have done no harm, you haven't done nothing bad, and you have absolutely not messed with his energy, sweetie. Whatever comes on through, it is because you want it and he wants it. It is simply a different form of manifesting, if you will, but stronger, a little bit more potent, if you will. So let's go see. My beautiful Zaria, if you don't mind, I would say tomorrow, because I do still have 1, 2, I still have 3, I still have 4 people when I'm done over here, sweetie. So tomorrow, if you don't mind, my beautiful Zaria. So let's go and find out over here the messages. That's what I was doing, the messages. I got caught into your question about the white magic and the questions and everything. I kind of got lost into it. So I like to take over here the truthful deck. I feel like it's a beautiful deck to take out because it is always so darn truthful. Let's go see. No, it would not. It would not, IG. White magic would not work onto somebody who does not want the relationship. You would need black magic onto that case, which you're kind of interfering at that point. Thank you so very much, Daria. I appreciate you, my sweetie. I love you so very much. Come back and see me tomorrow, okay? IG, I am going to say over here, if you do black magic, it will work pretty much on anybody, even if they're not interested in you. White magic will strengthen the connection, strengthen the love and the desire and the want that you guys have together. So it is not playing with anybody's free will whatsoever. If Leo does not want to be with you, you could do some white magic. It would change absolutely nothing. We're doing white magic here because, well, ultimately, I don't do the gray and I don't do the black magic. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But in this occasion, white magic is what we need. We know that he loves you. We know that he cares for you. He just kind of needs a little bit of that extra push. Yes, no, they're beautiful and they're great questions, IG. They absolutely make sense. Every single thing that you were asking, it is so, spot on. It is true. If you have any other questions, send them out. Yeah, black magic plays with free will, IG. Gray magic also, and then when you get into black magic and you get into the gray magic, you're getting into free will, and you're also getting into karma and a bunch of bad stuff coming towards you, sweetie. It's negative energy. We don't want to play with that. I don't touch it myself. I don't. Some people do. I don't do it. I go with whatever I feel is right between the people. If I feel the connection is there, I feel that it is strong, I send the energy, I send the vibes. May they be healing, may they be love, may they be protection. It is good, it is perfect. I don't like to play with free will, and I don't like to play with karma. You never win with that. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Let's go and see what let's go and see over here what the Hermit has to say. Yeah, you don't want to have that. You don't want to have karma backfire on you, sweetie. You heard stories about it, right, Paula? Yeah, they're nasty. They're not nice. You are so beautiful. Why do you even need me? I'm also getting over here that I'm working onto my strength. I'm working onto my strength to get closer to you. I want you to know that I did hurt you and I am sorry. I'm going to try to make things better. I want you to know that I'm going to try and actually think before I make any movements, before I do anything. So ultimately, I do not hurt you. I want you to know that even though you might not know it, I would do absolutely anything for you. I also want you to know that gossip only hurts more. Let's be careful. And I feel like this message is coming on out in regards to Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. That goes into gossip also. We need to be careful about that. And we also want you to know that ultimately over here, we are manifesting you. Let's go and see what I am getting into. Actually, I want to go into this one up here. Here we go. Can we start over? I want you to know that ultimately I was wrong, that you were always the best part of my day. I also want you to know that you were and you are my world. I also want you to know that I do want to try and fix this. I do. I have changed. Please do not leave me. And we're going to go over here. And I'm going to take one tarot card at the very end of it to go and see. I do too. I do. I find that they really resonate with the readings after. I can't stop thinking about you. You are always in my dreams. Sometimes I stare at my phone and it becomes stuck. Look at that. Like that. I know. And this message here just resonates so very much with him thinking that he sent you that message out, but he didn't, and he was waiting for you to reply back. Here we go. Staring at our phone, waiting for you to reply when we never hit the send button. And then there you go. I'm kind of lost. I'm kind of confused because I'm really not getting the answer that I want, because ultimately I thought that I sent you that message, but I didn't. I hear a million voices in my head telling me the things that I should have said. Sometimes I wonder if saying I'm sorry is enough. Oh, it is my pleasure, sweetie. Honestly, I do want a relationship with you right now. And let's go and see. Let's put this one away. Yeah, right? He thought you were upset, but absolutely not, honestly. That just goes to show you for every single one of us, we ultimately really have to look at our messages and what we send out, really. Let's go and see. Let's go and find out what we are getting into a message card. We're going to go with this one. And I'm going to go with another one. And here we go. And this is your card with a Fool. So, number one message coming out towards you, IG, is that we want these beginnings with you. Is that we want to be with you. We want to be more carefree. We don't want to think about everything that is kind of coming on through. We don't want to think about other people that are around us. The surroundings, the people, what people say, what people think. We don't care. We really do not. Ultimately, we've been wanting this relationship for so very long, and we're not interested in any other relationship. Ultimately, we are beginning to be carefree. We're wanting these new beginnings at any cost. We have been thinking about it for so very long. We are ready to embark onto this journey. Are you ready to embark onto this journey with us? Oh, you definitely are. I love that message, Watson. And as a final message, we do want you to know that, you know what? We find that you are absolutely beautiful. We find that you have a way of being that nobody else can bring into our life. You have that little je ne sais quoi that brings that beauty, that life, that energy into our world, and we absolutely love it. And honestly, we're somewhat addicted to it. So we do want you to know that you are our beautiful Empress. We do want you to know that into the future, we are already thinking about children. We're already thinking about being together for the longest of times. Are you ready to jump on in with us into this beautiful adventure? My beautiful IG, I am sending you so much love, sweetie. If there's anything else that you would like to know, please do let me know, okay? No, Paula, not next Tuesday. No. She's not going to contact you for the following 7 to 10 days. 7 to 10 days, sweetie. Let's go and see our beautiful Susan. Lex, if it could be possible tomorrow, my beautiful. I'm going to go and see Susan over here, and I know that Susan is here. IG, it is my pleasure, sweetie. Please know that you are loved. And as I said, I'm going to do another spell for you on Sunday. If you want to do another one on Sunday at the same time that I do it after the lives. So I do it around 12:30, which would be, I think, maybe around your 9:30 at night for you. So I'm going to say whenever I'm done my lives, that is when I do it. If you want to do it the same evening as me, every Sunday I do those readings for you. So and I do those manifestations and those spells. So I'm going to be working on to this Sunday a love spell. And into the week on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing more of a clarity spell for you. So I'll do one clarity spell and I'll do a love spell per week. So that should be pretty much good for us. On Sunday, I do love. Sunday is love. It is the best day. And midweek, I do the one that helps you for clarity, for anxiety, that helps you really just get that information, get that beautiful energy come towards you, that just kind of opens up those portals for you. So on Sunday is going to be love. If you want to prepare yourself to do a love one on Sunday, Go for it, sweetie. I usually do it around my 12:30. I think you're about 3 hours away from me. I'm not sure into the time zone. I have midnight at this moment. I think you're around 9 p.m., sweetie. So I'm at midnight. So yes. Which love spell? I do a different love spell than you do, sweetie. You can do your love spells, the ones that I did send you, any one that I sent you, IG. May it be the honey, may it be the, whichever one it is that I have sent you, you can do that one every single day if you wish. I have some secret love spells that I do with a mix of herbs, and I use my wands, and I use a lot of different things. So, I do a different one. It's not one that you have, sweetie. So, yeah. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, IG, if you want to use one of those spells that I sent you, you go for it. Anyone that you desire, you go for it. You're Eastern time. Oh, okay, you're at 12. You have the exact same time as I do, IG. Okay, perfect, beautiful. I don't know why I thought you were further away. Okay. Okay, great. So you have the same time as I do, and you did the honey last night. You can do the honey again. It's not a problem, sweetie. You do the one that you feel is best for you. You can repeat the exact same one if you want. You look at the spells that I did send you. I did look into some new spells today that I do believe are going to be interesting. They're going to be fun. They're going to be easy, but I do need a couple of days before I look through them and I have a little bit of time. So I will most likely be sending you some more spells into the weekend or into the beginning of the week. But in the meanwhile, pick one that I gave you. On Sunday, I'm going to do my special, very secret spell for you. And I do it around 12:30, so exact same time as you, sweetie. All right, perfect. And IG, I'm expecting to receive some new spells in about a day or two from now. So as soon as I do receive them, I am going to send the ones that I do believe are good for you also. Let's go and see my beautiful friend, Susan. IG, sending you so much love, so much abundance. I'm going to wish you, since it is already late for you, sweet dreams. Oh, IG, I do them after the live, sweeties. So I will be doing it on Sunday at 12:30. So midnight and 30 minutes will be when I'm going to be doing your next love spell. It doesn't have to be done at midnight. I do it at midnight because I'm awake. And that is my time when I am alone, where I have nobody that bothers me. I have no kids. I have no boyfriend. I have no dog. I have peace and quiet. I have the beautiful moon that is shining upon me. And that is where I find my ultimate peace. That is where I find my center. I am able to communicate well. That's why I do it at that time. For you, it could be a different time, IG. For me, it is my best time. It doesn't have to be done at midnight, though. But for me, it is my ultimate time. Susan, what is Andrew thinking? I'm still listening to you, IG, if you write. I'm just going to answer to Susan in the meanwhile. What is Andrew thinking and feeling about you? And is he faithful to you? And does he trust you? Ooh, let's go see. Beautiful. So, Susan, I actually have a money spell that I have done for you for all subscribers. And hold on, I think it actually came out at midnight tonight. I think so. No, it did not. It did not. I did it today. I did it like a couple hours ago, but it is not out yet. I believe it's going to be out tomorrow, my beautiful Susan. I actually did a money spell for everybody, so you guys just have to kind of listen to the reading. The more you listen to it, the stronger it will be. But I did the reading for you guys. You can always repeat the exact same thing that I'm doing also, Susan. It's going to come out tomorrow, Susan. So tomorrow I do have a money spell that has already been done for you. She's thinking about you, Paula. I'm going to say over here for Susan, what is Andrew thinking and feeling about you? And is he faithful to you? And does he trust you? Ultimately, is he faithful? Yes. Does he trust you? Yes. Is he thinking about you? Yes. What is he feeling? What is he thinking? He wants beginnings with you, but for some reason, as much as he wants to be with you and he's thinking about these beginnings, he kind of feels as though maybe you don't want the exact same thing. So there's a little bit of a contrast over here between wanting and between you wanting the exact same thing. So he is faithful. He does want to be with you, but he just doesn't really know if you want the exact same thing, Susan. Can you trust him to be faithful and respect you? I feel over here, Susan, that the main problem that is coming into the way, I will try to find it again. I will, sweetie. The money one, as I said, is going to be sent out. I do not have it typed on out, but it is going to be most likely live. Live. It's going to be published tomorrow on YouTube. Love spells, I will send you some. I will send you some, Susan. I will try to re-find. I'll try to find again I'm going to write myself a note. I just have to look into my history to find you the to find your email, sweetie. All right. Yeah, that's kind of scary, Paula. Yeah, that is kind of scary. I guess that she is thinking about you here, beautiful. Now, Susan, can you trust him to be faithful and respectful to you? I am going to say yes. I have no doubt. I have absolutely no doubt about Andrew whatsoever. The main problem coming between all of this is truly the main problem, beautiful, is Bryant. Because Bryant is still into the picture. You have not left Bryant yet. And from the moment that you're always going to be with Bryant, he's not going to be able to give you what you want. That being said, I can definitely tell you that even though you have not left Bryant yet, he is still faithful to you. He does respect you because he does ultimately love you so much. Honestly, Susan, he'd go up all the way and he'd just, take the moon out of the sky and bring it to you as a gift if you asked for it. What is Brian thinking and feeling about you, right? Pakutho and Juniper are going to be up next. I like that, Juanson. Seriously, you are a beautiful guru, Juanson. All right, I know you do, Paula. I know, sweetie. All right, my beautiful Susan, I'm going to say, what is Brian thinking and feeling about you? Unsure would be my best thing that I could say. We're really, really unsure over here. We don't know what to do. I'm getting over here that we are thinking about you. We're thinking about reaching on out. We're thinking about having a conversation with you to see what is going on, where are we going, because ultimately we would like to continue with you, but we don't necessarily feel that you want the exact same thing. I kind of feel as though Bryant is feeling that you're a little bit pulling away, that you're not quite there as much. You don't have the same energy as you used to have, so he's kind of wondering if you do still want to be with him or not. So I kind of feel like things need to be a little bit talked through at some point over here. All right, hold on. All right. Yeah, he's still going through a divorce, but he still does want you, sweetie. He loves you. I know, beautiful. Ex-wives, they always do. Between ex-wives and ex-husbands, it is not nice, Susan. Whenever people get divorced, it's always ugly. I say always. I don't want to generalize. let's say 95% of the time, it's really ugly, sweetie. So I kind of feel like it's a time, it's a passage that they need to get on through, and things are going to be okay. But ultimately, he loves you and he does want to be with you. I feel as though whenever you are going to be ready, he will be ready for you also, my beautiful Susan. My beautiful Pakutho, let's go and see that. You want to know, what are you, an Aquarius man, destined to be? You, an Aquarius man. First card coming on out is good, Pakutho. I am getting the Chariot. You know what? I kind of feel like you're a little bit unsure. Is that possible, Pakutho? He's a little bit unsure too. Okay, so both of you guys are a little bit unsure. You both want this relationship, but you're both a little bit unsure. The best thing that I can say for you is, you know what? You need to truly over here just... you need to contact, you need to talk, you need to figure out what it is that you want, but you need to talk to each other. You need to say, you know what, you and Aquarius, you need to say, what is it that you want from this relationship? What is it that you want from this relationship? Are we going into the right direction? How can we really find this? Because ultimately, you want the exact same thing. The problem is you're not really communicating it, and therefore, he's getting mixed signals, you're getting mixed signals, and you don't really know where this is all going. So I'm going to say, if you guys don't talk about it, you're not going to go somewhere good. I'm not seeing any endings, but I'm seeing a lot of miscommunication. I'm seeing some frustration. If you guys do talk about it, I'm going to say you're going to find your golden path and you are going to be good. Ultimately, if you are able to talk and figure out your path together and really just talk and let your emotions go out, you're going to see that your love reading, your love life is actually quite beautiful. But if you do not, things are going to be put on pause. Things are going to become stagnant and things will become complicated. Ultimately, what I'm saying, Pakutho, is that I do believe that Aquarius man does love you. I do believe that you do love him. But there's a lot of things that are a little bit unsaid. I feel like you need to really just take that time to be together over a beautiful glass of wine, a cocktail, a movie, a blanket, just kind of talk, just relax. And just talk about it. Nothing too serious. You need to keep it nice and relaxed. It's not an ultimatum. You just want to talk about what you guys truly do want. Susan, you say, I'm right, Andrew, and you were new to Texas, Florida, and you were in Maine, and you just got home yesterday or this morning, right? That's it, right? This morning, Brian can't never do anything. I know, he can't do anything whatsoever, sweetie. Definitely, Watson. You're definitely right, Watson. Yes, it is. You know, Watson, my very best friend she was so hilarious. She used to go out and buy scratchies. She was like somewhat addicted to it, honestly. We would go out like every night and we'd go out and party and we'd go out into all different kind of clubs, and I had a car and she did not, and we would go and we'd put that gas into the car because she lived ultimately like 25-30 minutes from my home. So, and she would always go and buy these scratchies, Watson, and she would cheat, honestly. Yeah, she would cheat. She would go straight to the bottom and she would scratch that null if void, you know, that little part that you're not supposed to scratch ever. You don't get any money. Yeah, she would scratch that to see if she wins before scratching the whole thing. It would take her 2 seconds, honestly. She has stopped doing it now. She has. She used to do it for years. She used to drive me nuts with that. I couldn't believe she used to do that. How do you know when you find a soulmate? Honestly, IG, you're really supposed to know just because you know. You meet them. There's that feeling. There is something that is there. It is strong. It is beautiful. Pakutho, sending you so much love, sweetie. Juniper, I definitely will, and I will be with you in just a moment. Honestly, often IG, our soulmates are often not our love. It's often not Leo. I'm going to say often the person that we do end up with is a lovely individual that we meet along the way that is on our path that we're meant to be with. And often we actually end up more with twin flames than we actually do with soulmates. Soulmates can also be your best friend. It can be a friend. It can be somebody that you share a very strong connection with, but not necessarily love relationship wise. Now, the soulmate connection itself, if you really are speaking, and it doesn't happen all that often. Let's say you meet your soulmate. It is a connection that is so strong, that is so beautiful, is absolutely undeniable. You have that strength, you have that feeling about all those connections that come on through from different lifetimes also. So I'm going to say it is something that is absolutely indestructible. It is something that is so solid. It is absolutely amazing. And there is no doubt into your soul that this is your soulmate. And it goes both ways. You are both absolutely convinced. And for two soulmates to meet at the exact same moment or the time when you are meant to meet, it means that both of you guys have gone through your lessons in the exact same moment that you were supposed to. Otherwise, if your soulmate did not do something that he was supposed to do, or you didn't do something that you were supposed to do, you're not going to meet because you are not destined to be together at that moment. It's really complicated, the soulmate connection. No, a twin flame is crazy, IG. Susan, sending you so much love, beautiful. Love you, sweetie. IG, a twin flame is nuts. A twin flame. IG, I'm with my twin flame, and I've been with my twin flame in November, it's going to be like 18 years. And yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy roller coaster rides is what it is. A soulmate is smooth. It is lovely. It is adorable. It is so much love. A twin flame, often you just kind of want to rip your hair off of your head, sweetie. It becomes really, really crazy. Yes. A twin flame is a connection that often is so difficult, yet it's like a love-hate kind of relationship sometimes. It is so difficult, but you can't let go of one another. There's always that string that is holding you on back, and you just can't let go of them. So you end up sticking up with them and sticking up with all the crap. Yes. That's it, right? So you end up sticking up with all that stuff, right? And you're like, that's it. You see, you love them, but you also want to choke them. That's it, IG. I feel that way about my partner for 18 years. I love him, but sometimes I just want to, hit him over, that's it. I want to choke him. Let's put it that way. I'm like, you're absolutely nuts. You're not well into the head. What the hell are you thinking about? Seriously. Yet I'm still with him. I mean, yeah, and I've been through crazy stuff, IG, in the last year. I've been through divorce lawyers. I've been through all different kind of stuff. Honestly, I've kicked him out. I've done a bunch of stuff. Yet here we are, still together after 18 years. It's a crazy world. Twin flames. Oh my gosh. You see, she ran away from you. That's it. It is nutty. It is absolutely nuts. But it's a beautiful connection. It is true love into a different way. It's true love complicated. Soulmates are true love in a smoother kind of way. But often we don't meet our soulmates. I know. It's nuts, Lilith. You told Leah that you were going to bill him your therapy. Yes. And he laughed and said, I'll bill you mine too. Okay, so honestly, it's no good. It's going to cost the same thing. Yes, I get it. Definitely. Yes, that's what it is. So IG, I'm going to say what you have is more of a twin flame relationship than a soulmate relationship. Thank you, Lilith. You're so sweet, beautiful. Yeah, I live a crazy world. You know, Lilith, my crazy world. But honestly, this is what it is. And that was it, right? It's very giving. The twin flame relationships, it is love, love, and love. It is so much passion. There is so much there, but because there's so much passion, there's so much fire, there's so much desire, there's so much anger. When there is anger, there is anger. When there is love, there is love. It's nutty. It is. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a different thing, Paula. I know, she's crazy. That's exactly it, IG. You've got it into a nutshell. Soulmates are peace and twin flames are absolutely chaos. You want to choke them. He's definitely your twin flame, IG. You're into the exact same position than I am in. Get ready for a roller coaster ride. Yes, yes, yes. But it's a beautiful roller coaster ride because you know what? That's a little bit what life is, right? You've got those ups and you've got those downs. And when you've got those downs, you absolutely hate them, but you love those ups. And that's what life is. So I'm going to say you need those downs to appreciate the ups. Twin flames, beautiful relationships, just complicated. Juniper, you would like me to use also the oh wait, Susan, there's a question I did not answer, right? No, twin flame means about sex or being very close. No, twin flame is not just about sex. It's really about being very, very close to the person. It's a very strong connection that you're not really able to just kind of cut the cords. You know, when you say cut those cords, you can't really cut the cords with a twin flame. You can, but they're always going to still kind of hang on there anyways. It's a relationship that's really kind of hard to die off. Yeah. No, no, absolutely not, Paula. Absolutely not. Yeah, lows are lows and highs are so very high, sweetie. It's crazy. You've got those moments of anxiousness, you've got those moments of panic, and then you've got those moments of complete jubilation where everything is just so perfect and so lovely. And you think, I'm going to marry this person, right? This is just so perfect. Let's buy a house, let's get a dog, let's have some kids. And then the next day, you're like, oh, screw that. Let's sell the house, you keep the dog, and, you know. Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of nutty. Juniper, I'm going to answer you, and I'll go and answer your last question, Susan, that I did not answer. Are you going to be wealthy, Juniper? Let's go and see that, and let's ask the pendulum also, and we're going to finish up with Susan and Watson. So, are you going to be wealthy? I hope so, beautiful. You do have a beautiful picture. I don't know if that is you or not, but it is a lovely picture you've got there going, sweetie. All right. So I am getting over here our Queen of Wands. I'm ultimately going to have to say over here, are you going to be wealthy? I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to put a little bit of a... I would say bemol. I'm going to say a little bit of a parenthesis into this. A little bit of three little dots. That being said, those three little dots are you, Juniper. I feel as though it really kind of depends on what it is that you are going to do, the actions that you are going to take. If you take those actions and you work on forward towards it over here, because my Queen right now is into the reverse position. Now, into the reverse position, you will have some wealth, but will you really be wealthy? No. If you need to get into your power, it doesn't really matter how it is that you are willing to get this wealthiness. May it be with somebody that you're going to meet that is wealthy. May it be because you're going to work really hard. May it be, it doesn't really matter what the option is. What I'm telling you is that Spirit is saying that if you do want to be wealthy, not just comfortable, but wealthy, you're going to have to take a couple little extra actions. And if you do that, there is absolutely no doubt about it that you are going to be wealthy. You're going to be wealthy and you're going to be happy. But some actions are going to have to be taken by you into the following 2 years. And let me validate with a pendulum for you. So I do want to know over here for Juniper, we want to know, is Juniper going to be wealthy? And that is a yes. And approximately how many years will Juniper be wealthy in? I'm getting 2 to 3 years, sweetie. So 2 to 3 years, my beautiful. Sending you so much love, Juniper. And Susan, you're so stressed about what Spirit wants to try to tell you, right? Let's go see what Spirit wants to say to you. So you're so stressed out. Let's go and see what Spirit has to say to you. Oh yeah, Paula. Leo's a stubborn fire sign. Kind of like me. I'm an Aries. I am stubborn as hell, Paula. I don't change my mind easily. And yeah, I don't. Honestly, I do not. I'm ultimately going to say over here, my beautiful Susan, you're stressed out. What is Spirit trying to tell you? Ultimately, Spirit is trying to tell you over here that you're kind of feeling a little bit defeated. You're feeling as though you're stagnant into your life. But in order for you to change things into your life, you're going to have to actually make some modifications. If you make those modifications and you make those changes, you're going to find wealth, you're going to find happiness, you're going to find movement, and you're going to find that progress. So ultimately, Spirit is trying to tell you over here that all your hopes and your desires and your manifestations, you must take them and you must act upon them in order for them to happen. It's not going to happen right away, but you know what? If you are willing to do so, action and passion and love is awaiting for you, sweetie. IG, you say you didn't speak to Leo for almost a year, right? And you ran into each other at a restaurant years back, and it always circles back with you guys. Oh, IG, yeah, I hope in your next life I'm the Leo, right? And he's the Gemini. Oh, yes, definitely. IG, to answer your question about the magic, it really just kind of goes, you know, way down into my family line altogether. I have a lot of people into my family onto my mom's side who they do a lot of magic. I have a lot of witches onto that side. My mom is one of them who has been doing some for quite some time, and this is pretty much where I did learn it. So coming from the tarot and coming from my psychic abilities and everything that I do know, the witchcraft just kind of comes along with it, I do have to say. From the moment that you have that interest and you start interesting in yourself and you start getting involved into it, and I already have that lineage of all those people onto my into my life that either are witches or who were witches. It just really just kind of comes on through, sweetie. It's easy. These things come really easy to me. There are beautiful manifestations. There are things, and I've been like that for the longest of time. I remember even being like 10 or 12 years old, and I used to tell myself into my mind, if there is something that I want to happen, I must say it into my mind. And if I do say it into my mind and not out loud, it will happen. If I say it out loud, it will not happen. And every single time it did. This is something that I've been working on for like the longest of time, sweetie. So I'm going to say it is something that I was born with, and I just kind of worked on through it with my family. And I do work through these spells with my mom, and we are actually working on this with other people. We're working onto it also with somebody else that you know that I'm not going to mention at this moment. But yes, so that's how it all came upon, sweetie. Yes, she is. She really is, Lilith. Does it have to be passed down? No, it does not, IG. You can become a witch yourself. You can. It can be a little bit more difficult because some things might not come intuitively to you. I'm able to talk with spirits. I'm able to speak with people from above. So that is a little bit easier also to welcome in spirits, to talk to them, to try to access them. So does it have to be passed down? Absolutely not. Anybody can be a witch. Absolutely anybody. If you put the time and the effort into it and you find that knowledge, it's not a problem whatsoever. You just need the right people around you. But it's easier when you do have a past, when you do have that's already given to you. That's it. You know, IG, that's your neighbor. Yes, yes. Your neighbor is into our circle. She is our third witch. Oh, you just know, IG. You just know, beautiful. I've known forever. We do. We definitely do. Yeah, so I mean, ultimately, right now, it is Lilith, it is my mom, it is myself, and I do have an aunt also who speaks with the dead, who speaks with spirits, who does seances, who is also involved into this. Mm. So yes, this is, I know it is absolutely fascinating, but yeah, it is fascinating, and there's so much that you can do, IG, honestly. I mean, I have some spell books. I have so many of them, from healing, from money to abundance to. I have so many different type of spells. I have some of those tarot cards you can have some with, and that's what's really really interesting with spells and with witchcraft is that you can also choose your domain. You can choose what you're better with. Are you better with candles? Are you better with herbs? Are you better with spells? Are you better with magic wands? Are you better with tarot cards? What are you better with? Follow that. And that is where you're going to find where you are the best and where you cast the best and most potent spells. Yeah, oh Lilith, you'd be afraid to meet my aunt. She's scary. She really, really is, honestly. She is. Another scary person is my own psychic. My own psychic is scary as hell. Yeah, I actually took an appointment to go see him this Sunday with my mom because my mom has been wanting to go see him. Yeah, because it's my mom's psychic also, by the way. And we thought, let's go see him this Sunday. But then I thought it's going to be way too hot. There's no way I'm going to go and spend, my mom's going to spend an hour and a half into the car with air conditioning on. No way. That's not happening. That is really bad for the environment. It's not happening. So I called and I canceled. But I'm definitely going to go back and see him. You always thought, and you thought when you became a teenager, you'd find out that you were like into the movies, right? Absolutely, Lilith. Yes, yes, and yes. Definitely. Yes. Well, you know what? It is always about you're attracted to the dark and the scary. That's what it's all about. And you know what? I think anybody, if you have those intentions and you have the best intentions into the world, which by the way, you can be a witch just for yourself. You don't have to be a witch and do any spells for anybody else. You can do them just for yourself. You can create abundance into your world. You can ask for money. You can ask for business. You can ask for love. You can ask for health. You can do it just for yourself. There are a lot of witches out there who work just for themselves and they don't do any spells for anybody else and they're not into a coven. It is really just them and themselves. Others work in circles. They work in groups. I feel like that is more powerful. I like when we're able to meet 2 and 3 and 4 together and we all work onto that exact same spell at that exact moment. It is so potent. It is so strong. I like it that way. But others like to work by themselves. And you've always been drawn to it, right? Well, here's your chance, IG. Start working on these ones, and when you're ready, let us know, and you know what? I'll send you some success, or I'll send you some abundance, or I'll send you different kind of spells that you can work on, IG. I'll send you some simple ones so you can start working on them, and you'll see how you like. Yeah. I'm gonna go and answer in the meanwhile over here. Oh wait, did I answer everybody? I did. I'm gonna go and see Juanson then as we're chit chatting. Yeah, Lilith, you really need to move. You need to move. Well, or I need to move. I think I need to move closer to you guys. I do because I don't like the cold. Yeah, that's it. That's what we do. Covens, we meet up and we cast spells together. So we get around our altar, and this is what we do. So we meet up and we talk and we make the spells together. We open the circles, we close the circles, and this is just what makes it more potent. Your great grandmother could see the future, and your mom can too, right? That's it. No, I'm not attracted to dark magic neither. I'm not, sweetie. Honestly, I'm not interested in making people do things that they don't want to do. It's not interesting. I don't like it whatsoever. Yes, this is about being a good witch. It's about working on ourselves. And that's another good thing too, IG, is that whenever you're a witch, you can do the witchcraft upon yourself, and you can do it upon the people that you love that are around you for healing or abundance or clarity or a bunch of different things that are necessary for you. So, you know, I have spells on how to cure people, how to heal flames. I have protection spells. My gosh, I have so many of them. It's amazing. There's so many things you can do. There's a justice chance. There's wish spells, charms, flower spells, good luck spells, glamour spells, whatever it is that you can think about. Communication spells. They're all there. It is. It is. Watson, as we are chit-chatting, let me go and send you your messages. I love the movie Practical Magic. Honestly, it is absolutely great. I am getting over here the Justice for you, Watson, followed on out by our Five of Cups, also getting our Four of Swords and our Ace of Wands. Ultimately, what I'm going to say over here is, oh, charms. Yeah, I love the old ones that they had. I don't know about the new ones. I hadn't watched them, but the other ones were really, really good. Yes. I'm going to say over here all together that this, my dear Watson, is about you looking for that next move. It's about looking for that next new thing that is coming towards you, which is obviously Elizabeth over here. You're resting, but you're not resting all that much. Honestly, I see you here as resting, but you're not resting. You are waiting for that next move. You're waiting for that next little thing that Elizabeth is going to say so you can jump on in with both of your feet, sweetie. And I think that is absolutely fantastic. Every single thing that you do is somewhat calculated, yet not calculated. It is spontaneous, but into a beautiful way. I'm going to say this is about you moving onto your way. It is about you moving onto your beautiful chariot and getting who it is that you want and what it is that you want. Let's go and see what Spirit has to say. Oh, the craft was good. Yes. Definitely the craft. Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus is so cute. I like Bette Midler. It's not necessarily a serious movie, but it's so darn cute. It is. You're playing chess. Hopefully you don't start playing checkers. Oh my gosh. All right. Confidence shines from within inside, and love yourself without carrying what others do think. So Watson, ultimately over here, you need to just move on forward. You need to follow what you think is best. If you think that it is best to say something to Elizabetha, then it is time to do it. If you feel like it is not, then do not do it. You need to move. You need to listen to your intuition. You also need to take some time over here to just kind of celebrate every single thing that you have done, because you have done so much, Watson. Between the music, between Elizabetha, between every single thing and every single obstacle that you have surmounted, you must celebrate it, because you have gone through that roller coaster of love, sweetie, and you have surmounted it with just great beauty. So you need to celebrate that too, sweetie. Let's go and find this out. The Heart Tarot? Seriously? Do I even have that? What is the Heart Tarot? I have heart decks, but is it that? Heart Tarot. Let me go and see. No, I don't think I'm into the right tarot decks. This does not look like the Heart Tarot. I'm getting a Hasley Heart Tarot card print. Is that what it is? Oh, let me know if ever you find it, Lilith, because I'm seeing a lot of Heart Tarots, but I do not believe that this is what it is, really glancing really quickly. Oh, nice. So Rachel True with a Heart Tarot, right, is how I should find her. The True Intuitive. Oh, okay. It is the True Intuitive Tarot by Rachel True. Okay, yeah, I do have that tarot deck. It is a lovely deck. It is really, really nice. I do like it. The deck itself is what it is, but the guidebook is absolutely fantastic. I do like it. I did not know that, Lola. Thank you for letting me know, sweetie. All right. It's a lovely deck. I have that. Oh, I found it, Lilith. Yes, because you told me her name. Yeah, it's a pretty deck. It's a beautiful deck. I do have it. And I use it into my private readings. Whenever I do some private readings, I find that the deck book is absolutely fantastic. The cards itself don't speak to me all that much, but the deck and the meanings are really, really nice. I know, sweetie. Just did not know that this was a relation with it. Yes. All right, I'm getting over here that we are missing you, Juanson. That is cute. Let me give you an angel message. Yeah, add to your list, right? Juanson, you need to release the internal battle of negativity that is sabotaging your life's goals. Now is the time to shift your perspective and control your negative thoughts. I don't believe you have all that many negative thoughts, quite frankly. All right, into your soulmate card, there's a favorable time for matters of the heart, a time of inspiration, a time of healing. A relationship blossoms and your heartfelt aspirations now manifest lovingly into reality. I'm going to say that's lovely. I like that. Let's go to the Hermit deck for you also. All right, I'm getting over here in the first message. I think so, yes. But I want you to choose. I want you to let me know. I also want you to know that I am ready. I am open to any type of compromise that you might think about. I want you to know that my happiness is my priority and I am ultimately ready and I am coming towards you. Now, Juanson, oh my gosh, what did I do? Okay, let's go and see what she has to say to you. She wants to tell you that at this moment she is looking towards a future. She is trying to find a place for you. She believes that she has found it. She is just trying to work onto the courage to say that she no longer wants to be with the other. It never lies, Swanson. Also getting over here the Fool telling me that we want to jump on into a relationship with you. We want to have those beginnings. We want to have that happiness. We believe that you are able to give us so much more than the other person can give to us. So ultimately, I feel as though we are preparing for that, and we want you to know that also. Also getting over here the Two of Pentacles, wanting you to know right now that she is looking for harmony, that she is looking for balance, she is looking for good things into her life. She feels as though her life is a little bit unbalanced right now. She's not quite feeling all comfortable into that, and she wants things to really just be normal. She is looking for a certain normality, which is not what she has right now, and this is what she requires. This is what she wants, and she believes that you are going to be the one who's going to be able to give that to her. Ultimately, let's finish with this deck over here. I need a little bit of time to figure out my life right now. I do want you to know that I do feel so very safe with you. I feel as though things are moving slowly. You have turned my world upside down. I want you to know that I will always be here for you. And I also want you to know that my heart is slowly belonging to you. I know, she is so cute. All right, let's do this. Lots of voodoos, right? I like that. And here we go. So that being said, guys, I am... Wait, what is this? Okay, that is good. I am going to conclude this live reading. I'm going to send you guys so much love. Oh no, IG, let's not wish. I know that October is a beautiful moment. I know it is for all different kind of decorations and crystals and all different kind of crystal balls and all different kind of things. But I don't want the cold, guys. I don't want October yet. You need to leave me my summertime. I am going to send you guys so much love. I thank you for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Good night, beautiful Paula. Good night, IG. Good night, Lilith and Juanson, and anybody else who might just still be here. So have some sweet dreams, and see you guys tomorrow.